Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Smallmouthcrush Live. Friday night.
Hey. Oh, sorry.
You grass state. I'm gonna pass out, man.
This is the intro,
Just
Jimmy.
noon. That's incredible.
So
Jimmy didn't want the money.
Okay.
It's not Jimmy wanted the money. It was a principle thing. I want the money.
You would.
I want the money.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah.
We're just trying the intro out, making sure you
I don't see anybody over here.
You won't just yet, buddy.
Okay.
Well, you should.
I don't see shit over there. I didn't think so.
I'd like to end this fucking show right now, actually.
You might have to.
The 9-inch. So that's another thing. A lot of people like throwing a 7-inch.
Who's
Let
this
me tell
guy?
you something. I've never met a woman that says she likes it smaller. Bigger is better. Bigger is
Smallmouthcrush. Nice.
Help me.
Oh, I can't, man.
Oh.
Eric Gilbert says show up in a Speedo and you only have to take her one day. Citizen?
citizen.
Oh, you did not.
I
Did you paint that? I'll call you out one more time.
Opinions
Go
vary.
sell crazy someplace else, dude. Go ahead. I'm all stocked up here, man, but I dare you to say it again.
Are we on CNN?
The only fake news you're pumping out is what's coming out of your mouth right now.
Okay.
Dude, no, you go
Listen.
ahead. Say it right now or I'm gonna.
Hey.
Right now.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
so
You-
violent.
And as always, until next time, we'll see you on the
you
watch
guys are
tomorrow.
Yeah, please
So,
do your thing, man. You know, I'll run the show like normal.
Yeah.
So you don't leave any DNA evidence?
I don't know,
There's
man.
questions abound, man. People want to know.
I'll throw it on your face and it wouldn't even matter. I mean, that's what I said. Let's be honest. Let's leave it with some death metal from Clam Fight
Yeah.
and Smallmouthcrush collaboration.
It's a long intro. We're only going to do it once. Once we do the regular ones. Alex, the intern's working on a killer intro. Jimmy, you're glued to the screen just watching.
I am, right?
You look like that dirty uncle at Christmas time that just sitting. There you go. And here we are, all three of us on screen.
I don't see anybody chatting.
Okay, Jim, I forgot to mention this.
What?
You have to take your phone out now
Balls. All right. I got to
And-
go get it.
and mute it in order to see the comments.
Take
We
my
only
phone
had
out
20
and
minutes
mute
to
it.
prep. Yeah, we only had 20 minutes to prep tonight.
You guys,
so-
I can only do so
Bullshit.
much. I don't know
Alright.
where the intern is. He hasn't communicated with me in the last hour about this
Are you
podcast.
paying
So
this guy?
don't blame me.
Wait, are you paying him?
Looks like he has an opening for an intern, Jimmy. You're going to apply. It's $100K salary.
Dude, I'm good.
Listen, he's doing a great job. I'm just busting his balls.
Well, how come he doesn't have the program? Let me go get my phone.
Yeah, he should be producing
You're
this.
killing me.
I think we're not. I heard he got
I'll
a
be
job
right
over at Bass U. So who knows if he's even sticking around.
I wouldn't.
He wrote. He left me on read.
So how do I see the comments?
Jimmy, take your phone out.
I got it, dude.
Go to my YouTube channel.
I think I blocked you.
And then make sure it's muted. So I don't want to hear one echo. If I hear a damn echo at all,
All right.
I'm coming to your house.
YouTube, got him. Go to your channel. Do I want YouTube Premium or not?
Just
Regular. There we are. Smallmouthcrush.
oh my god.
20 minutes to get ready, and this is how it starts. I'm
Man.
ready.
Good
Okay,
intro,
so-
guys. Good
All right.
intro.
So, wait
The
a minute.
intro was a lot of fun, man. I got to admit, I was laughing.
It
through
was.
the
Wait a
whole
minute.
thing.
Where's the fuck?
What's up, David Brown? Sean Lyon in the house. Tom Pavlet, man. John
Man,
Henning.
How do I show the
Rich Shackelford. What's
Just
going
look
on?
for the comments. Just take your time, Jimmy. There's that freaking echo.
I'm trying to get to the comments.
There's only one thing that can fix this is all I know.
What?
I'm going off the air right now.
It's a June bug crankbait. Great show, everybody.
That early
Thanks
in the
for tuning
show? We're not
Until
even a
next
minute
time,
in.
We'll see you on the water. I'm out.
This is crazy.
Hey, Ray wants to know exactly what I asked you. Give him a sec. Give him a second,
I
Ray.
got
He's
it.
reading
I
the
got it.
comments.
Jimmy's good.
I'm good. Jimmy should not pause the video on his phone.
Ah, Wade's
Eric,
nice, man. I like
Ray
that.
wants to
hashtag
know
right
what
there.
that hat represents, just like I did when you first came
Ooh.
on.
What's up, Dave Brown? I like Dave Brown. Dave,
Dave Brown's good, man.
he is a good guy. Where's everybody? Hello, everybody out there in Travis's fishing world.
Mike Powers jumps in.
Mike Powers, come on, Nate Summers, let's go, man. He said, Nate Summers says, I got a few of them tied up. I'm working on it. Candy for all my homies, man. I'm going to show these more in detail, man.
I can't wait.
Little
So we gotta
surprise later on.
So this is our Christmas edition because I don't think we're going to have a show next week.
Mhm.
What's up, Derek? What's up, Rich? M. Jones.
So I'd like to wish everybody a happy holidays.
showing that
I'm the only one in the
Reddit
festive
profile?
outfit. I'm the only idiot that came in with an elf hat on.
Release.
Didn't I get that for you at Kmart that one morning? Oh, it was Wally World. I got
I
that.
thought you
for
stopped
you
at the
No, it was Walmart.
Flying J and grabbed one.
No, it was
What the-
Walmart because they were open 24 hours.
The epic.
You ever eat a hot dog from the Flying J?
I have. I like their
Yeah.
corn dogs.
Yeah, you would. Corn dog. You like the lot lizards. What what do we got? What's going on here?
I don't know, man.
I'll
Well,
tell you
Travis,
what.
you've got an agenda. And
I
it's
do.
Basically, going to be me and Jimmy
Hey,
here
Patrick.
for about 40 minutes while you go through it. We'll entertain people somehow, but you take it over, man. You got a lot to announce, so get to it, man.
Okay, Kyle Carpenter's on. Sean's asking about when
wonder if-
Gajo's going to drop the Gajo Ned on the website. Sounds like it's already up there, dude. Can you check for me, Sean? I appreciate it. Head over to Gajo.com. See if he's got
Who's Count Dracula?
those shitty.
Is that you,
that-
Travis?
That'd be
BTC
Travis.
thinks I'm a BTC. Listen.
All I know is the way he bit that shad. It proves it. There's something inside of him that's not
Who's
natural.
Is that BTC?
BTC thinks that because I don't sleep much and I'm overactive and I'm always on the go, that perhaps I'm either like a lizard person or a Dracula or something. And so now
Like Jones says he's a vampire. I know who Count Dracula is.
I mean, pasty white. Yeah, you could
Yeah,
fit
you
in a
are,
coffin
man.
I
because
get
you're
pretty
very,
red in the summer.
You're
you
very,
guys.
you're
Nah,
very
you might have
thin.
low iron, bro.
Like
You've got that
albino or
Dracula
something.
shaped body. Yeah,
You might have low iron.
closet full of capes.
I highly
there's
doubt
a lot
that.
of questions. You dress in black a lot when you're fishing.
How's your testosterone levels?
Pretty good, I would imagine.
I see.
I mean, when you
well-
suck the blood of a lot of young people,
I'm
you're
well
going to have high T, man.
nutrified.
B Shane, what's up, dog?
Hmm.
Hello to everybody out there,
Yeah,
man. You
Kevin, I haven't been on the Upper Bay in a while. Eric
I have.
has.
That's
Eric
right.
has. He's dying to talk about his trip. I'm sure. I want to hear about it. I want to hear about your fishing trips in the last couple weeks. I want to hear about where Jimmy's been fishing in the last couple weeks.
Jimmy, you go first.
Let me tell you something. Well, I'll tell you where I've been fishing. In round numbers, I ain't been fishing, but I have been blowing a lot of snow today.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I did. I went out there and got the vig, Eric.
You got to, man.
Yeah,
It was a good couple of days. You guys got some snow up in PA, right?
we did. I think we got maybe 8 or 10 inches or something like that. What we
So-
got, Travis?
Wow.
I don't know. We got like 6 inches here. This is the first time in
What, you got to do a push up and measure it?
2 or 3 years I'd actually take the shovel out. But if I did have to do one of them, I definitely.
Jimmy's been bobbing for turds. That's interesting. So anyway, I haven't been doing any fishing. No, I thought about it. I did watch MLF Live every morning on Discovery Channel Saturday mornings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Gets the juice flowing until the hour's up. Then I just say, fuck it.
A big announcement today with the Bass Opens, the Northern schedule. They went back to the 3-tier format and decided to stick a Southern Lake in the Northern Division again.
Lake, you mean river?
Whatever it is.
Jamie.
An
Always gotta
event.
be moving.
I got you. James River, right?
Yeah, if there's big ass snakes and cypress trees, it's not a
racing,
northern
Jamie.
fishery.
I'm out. Hey, I thought that they didn't have the schedule. That was like a big secret.
It just came out today, Randolph.
I see. I do keep up a little bit.
A little bit.
Nice.
A little bit.
Un poquito.
Eric, how about you? You've been fishing. I know.
Yeah,
you
man.
have.
Potomac River a couple times, and then
When's the last trip you went out? Where was it?
Upper Bay, Sassafras.
Okay, last week. How was
Sassafras.
the bite? What did you encounter? What's the water temp? How's the clarity?
Water temp was 43. Water was a little bit dirty. Caught a couple good ones. Lost a lot of blade bait fish, and but no, the big fish of the trip came on the. I'm happy to say, man, the shaky jig worm, bro.
Oh.
I told you the secret to that blade, Eric. Number 2s.
Oh, that's right, man. That's right. That's right.
The bigger the better.
Jimmy,
yeah, man. Do it on like that style right there, and it had just a little 4-inch worm on the back.
I want to interrupt you for 1 second.
I'm leaving that round rubber a little bit longer.
I want to know why the bass in the Chesapeake Bay eat the blade bait with their butt.
I don't know, man. That is so weird.
Did you ever notice they eat it with their butt?
Yeah, I do. Especially when you got number 2 Gamakatsus on.
I'm proud to
And
say
great.
I've never weighed in a snagged bass on
You're
the
a
Chesapeake.
liar.
I swear.
What do you mean? You have to throw them back if you snag them?
No, I've never snagged one in a tournament. I've snagged them fun fishing.
Do you fish winter tournaments?
I haven't in a while, but when I have, I fished 3 or 4 winter tournaments.
Yeah.
And every fish.
With who?
Kevin
Jack.
and I fished one. Jack
Right.
and I fished them.
Well, there's 2 problems. Go ahead, keep going.
Okay.
Sorry, Jack, if you're watching. All right, that's strike 2. What's the third one? Eric, do me and you catch them on blade baits in the winter?
Yeah,
Don't we?
we do. We do.
I guess
You're
I
a
didn't have
good blade bait
I guess
teacher.
I didn't have my G crack on me.
Thank you, Eric. I appreciate the compliment.
That's right, man. No, Jimmy can throw a blade, man. He spent a lot of time with it. You could probably do a little quick smallmouth crush seminar on blade bait fishing.
I'll tell you what. I like it.
It'd
I
be a
love
good
it.
one.
At some point. I'll
I'm
tell you
just
what,
saying.
guys. Hey, anybody's listening, we got 250 viewers right now. I know Bass U's Live, they're just wrapping things up, so we might get a little bit of viewers after that is completed. But if you guys could share this on your social media, help get the word out. I think Alex the Intern, we got to think of a name for Alex. Is Alex the Intern, is that original? I don't think so.
Mike Power says I don't fish.
Let me know in the comments. We got an intern. His name's
You're probably
Alex.
Right, Mike.
We need a nickname for Alex.
There you go. Throw it to the viewers, man.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
You got a picture of him?
Well, he joined us last week.
What's
Hey,
his
Jack rang
Instagram?
in.
What's his Instagram name? That might help people go
Let me see
find
what he
him
looks like. I'll give him a name.
and follow him. Do you follow him, Travis?
Yes.
Oh, okay, awesome.
I'm looking
Tim Jones,
right
I
now.
didn't yet, buddy. I didn't start no
Ah,
YouTube.
John Henning says
Maybe.
call him Axel. That's the first one.
Axel.
Axel. Yep.
I like
Alex
that.
the Rudd, Alex the Intern, Randolph.
It's Alex N, the letter N, fishing. I'll type it in the if he
I
was
know,
a good
Jeff,
intern.
I know.
Oh, there it is.
It's already
There it
done.
is. He already did it.
Alex the Carpenter.
Mr. Gone in a
Right.
week.
Oh, did
Alex
I? Hey,
Time.
Travis, I
Hey,
got to tell you.
hey, Jimmy, Alex Big Crank.
Wait a minute.
Big Crank. You're Jimmy Big Time.
I
not
know.
Jimmy
Let's
Big
get
Crank.
that straight.
But what I'm saying is we could call him Big Crank Alex. No, nobody gets to have big in their title. Nobody
Wait,
gets to have big
I
in their
wanted to
title.
tell you
except
guys something. You were saying about going fishing.
Okay.
Alexa.
Alexa.
That's weird.
Travis, I went over to my boat the other day because I was thinking about going fishing.
Ex-intern.
So I pull up the cover and I look inside, and the squirrels ate the fuel line again.
Again? It
Again.
happens every year, dude.
I know.
We were gonna go fishing, but Jimmy goes, "I got bad news. The squirrel
Hog
ate the
snatcher,
fuel line again."
A hack.
Oh, man.
I don't even know what the fucking hack is.
I like Axel.
I do. I like Axel. Who said that?
Man, it's way back. up
Axel rod. No,
Axel Rod?
Axel rod.
Alex the Rod?
Axel rod, Alex.
Anyways, get back to the Chesapeake Bay, Eric, and your story while we're trying to figure out a name for this intern.
Yeah, man. So,
Randy.
no,
the intern.
there was a small little feeding window during the day. I found it really fascinating, man. But once the sun popped out, and it was on incoming water. There was a really super low tide up there. It was shocking to me. I mean, BTC had mentioned the last time I talked to him when you guys were coming back from New York that the tide, because I was coming back from the Sass as you guys were coming back from the St. Lawrence. And he said that it's been super low tides all month up there. So I'm not sure what's driving that, but very low water. But as soon as the fish started to get a little water over their head, man, they turned on. And it was a
Global warming.
feeding window, man. Global warming. That's it.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
man.
talking
So the Potomac trips were a little bit better. Got on them pretty good on a crankbait bite the first trip that I was out there, and then it was the crankbait and shaky jig worm. So oddly enough, the shaky jig worm has produced every big bass all 3 trips in a row. Crazy, right?
What
Pretty
did, Eric?
Do you have
My
that
little
worm?
shaky jig worm. Yeah. Yeah, I was throwing different colors. So the first trip was the blue, and I had like a little powder blue. You know, it was the black and blue that I was throwing with like a little flipping blue 4-inch little pudgy worm, and it's a high float worm. It's kind of like this worm exactly, but this is my little green pumpkin chartreuse flavor. But yeah, man, I'm leaving it a little long. Now I'm starting to throw in a little bit of a crystal flash on it, like on this, like
Eric, whatever happened to that little puff jig you used to throw? Remember?
Yeah, man, that's the Iovino one, but this is the one I'm really excited about, man. Dude, that Diablo right there with that
That's got
freaking
some hair on it.
Dude, that's my fire craw. Yeah, I throw a little bit of hackle on the front. I'm using round rubber, which is kind of cool. It's super springy. I'm mixing some silicone in if I want some color, but it's just a little bit of a meatier offering, but still finessey enough. So the bigger fish are responding.
You don't think the tail's a little long on the worm or no?
No. Dude, that's a 4-inch worm.
I know.
That's only 4 inches. That is a compact bait.
I like it.
I'd bite
Yeah,
it down.
man.
Right.
Oh, you could do anything you want, right? You
Tighten
could
it up,
leave it
tighten it
long.
up a
You
little
could. Yeah, I mean, when it's warmer and the fish are more active, you could throw a trick worm on it. But I'm gravitating towards high float worms, if you will, so that tail stands up when it's on the bottom.
I zoned out a little bit. Is that the color you caught him on?
Which one?
The one you just showed, that orange thing.
No, I did catch him on a red, but I didn't have this color worm on it. So
okay.
I showed it on my Instagram. Yeah,
which one did you catch the fish on?
I'm gonna show you, man. I got it on my Insta. Hold on. Let's have a look.
Complicated.
4 inches is big to Jimmy.
Boom. So that was the big boy on the Potomac. You see the color there, right?
Yes. Neon
Okay,
blue.
that was the black and blue. And then this last trip, let's see, I got it on my Instagram story somewhere.
Eric, what jig are you using? They want to know. What jig is it?
So it's an 1/8 ounce shaky jig head.
Oh, you make it yourself then.
Yeah, I tie those up.
Yeah.
See that color, Trav?
Yeah,
Can you
he's
see it?
in the.
You see that color?
I see it.
Yeah. So what's kind of cool is I've like plumbed the depths
Fourth
of.
one in.
I think if there's a little
18.
finesse 4-inch worm out there, I've tried it.
This is
So
what
I've got
Eric.
this incredible
what-
selection.
This is what he
Wow.
does. So he plays with his little jig worms
Yeah, man.
in the Epic Eric's Bass Lab.
That's
And
a
there it
great.
is.
That's a great logo.
It is
Thank
pretty
you, man.
cool.
Yeah.
I
Did you
appreciate it,
you
man.
invent that, or did you do it yourself, or what?
No, man. I went to an artist on Instagram that I really admire, Goonie Wolf.
You probably
And-
send Travis to him.
he's done a lot of work for a lot of different bait companies out there. So yeah, Goonie Wolf is on Insta, man. You can check out his art. So he's prolific.
Can he
knows
make me one up?
fishing. He probably could make a really cool Jimmy Big Time logo if you're looking for one.
Jack Rinkers just said it's not the bait, Eric. It's the pylon. It's Pallone. Wait a minute. It's the Pallone.
It's the Pallone.
It's the Pallone.
It's the Pallone.
What's a Pallone?
So Goonie Wolf, man. He's
Hi,
the guy.
Jack. I told you he'd be on tonight.
I know. You called
I
it.
know it. Jackie!
Yeah, man. Jack was instrumental in the sassafras fish, man. He guided me home there. Thank you, Mr. Rinkers. Once again, proves his prowess on the Upper Bay. He's a stud.
Very sneaky.
How come he didn't make your top 50, Travis? Or top 5 on the Upper Bay?
He would be top 10 maybe 5-6 years ago.
There you go.
Oh.
I'm just,
Oh.
I mean,
I still think he could go out there and win any
he
given Sunday,
probably
man.
could.
I think he makes the top 5.
I'll bet
Yeah.
if me
I'm
and
just
Jack
saying he
get
hasn't
together,
shown up in tournaments lately.
We'd be okay. Me and Jack do okay.
I think the last one he fished, he won
Right.
last summer.
And I think he helped you on a win in the spring, didn't he?
Well, he got me to the Bassmaster Elite Series.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that?
Jack knows his Upper Bay, bro.
Helping you on the bay.
20 years ago, he says.
20.
Where is he? How do you see him?
On your, never mind. He's in the chats.
I don't see him.
So you had a good, successful trip. You caught a few fish on the Chesapeake. Jimmy,
Yeah,
hasn't
the
been
last
fishing
3 have been
much.
really good, man. The last 3 have been really good. It's been
Yeah.
fun to go fun fishing, no pressure.
It would be
just
nice
chilling.
to get out there again. We got some cooler temperatures now, so
Oh, man. Water's probably in the low 40s on the Upper Bay
things
right
have
now.
changed. I actually, BTCs, you guys know in our last live, we were talking about heading up to the St. Lawrence. Just got back Sunday, so we went up there for 2 days, and it was cold, but very.
Hi, Carla. How are
it was
you?
a lot of fun. We caught a lot of fish, a lot of walleyes as well as smallmouth, a variety of fish.
Assistant.
If anyone's paying attention, Jimmy's looking at the comments. Eric's looking at his phone.
No, I was typing into the comments.
Actually, I'm sweating my balls off.
Listen, we
Is it
caught
hot in here?
80 walleyes, Jimmy.
Who did?
Me and BTC and Will.
Dude,
Yeah,
Jenny,
you crushed
who did
him,
that?
man.
Unreal.
crushed 'em.
Blade baits, Binskis.
Oh, really?
Swim jigs, Ned
Did you
rigs,
change the back
Scajos.
hook or no?
No,
You
you didn't
gotta
have
change
to.
the back hook on a Binsky.
You didn't have to.
All right.
Mm-mm.
I always change the back hook on a Binsky.
Yeah, guys are talking about the goat.
I usually
The-
put like a 3-aught flipping hook in
The
the back
baby
of that thing here.
goats. We're
What are
going to
they?
talk about that at some point for sure. I took a Z-Man
Come
baby
on,
goat
John.
up there, and I think
You're
I had the
wrong.
wrong color. We had some bad luck up there on the St. Lawrence River. Well, BTC did. He basically, he's always on his phone taking pictures and trying to capture that epic shot and video. Does a lot of social media
My
for
Thanksgiving was awesome, Jamie. Sorry, Travis.
for Ike Live and Bass
Thank you, Jamie
University, and he was trying to help me out, and somehow he fumbled his phone
Where's
into
your-
18
Dave Brown,
feet of
where's your
water
jigs, boss? Oh,
next to a rock pile.
Ugh, brutal.
Gone.
didn't I show those jigs on Instagram?
Jimmy,
My-
where are you? What planet are you on right now?
I'm talking to Dave Brown about jigs. He asked
Okay,
for my
take
jig
your
work.
conversation elsewhere then. If you're gonna have a private talk, you and Dave Brown or whoever you're talking to.
You seem like you're talking to yourself. 'cause
I'm talking
everything
to
is
everybody.
me.
I was hoping I could get a little bit of attention from you for a second or two.
All right, go ahead.
But you know what? Screw it. Just keep doing what you're doing. I would like to get to a quick clip because one of the techniques that Eric is very vocal about and talks about a lot, and I know you love cold water cranking, Eric, right? Like that's one of your deals. And you helped me a lot with my cold water setup
Patreon.
when it comes to crankbaits. And it's hard to argue that the Shad Rap is probably can we say it's the number one cold
I
water
don't think there's a
crankbait?
better cold water
It's
crankbait.
great. I even agree with you on that, Travis, and that's very
Number
good.
5, number 6, maybe step up to number 7 for sure.
I like to
Shatter
throw
or
the little
craw
one on
color.
the spinner rod, Eric.
So we
Me
did
too.
The
we
little
did
guy.
a lot of customizations to our shad wraps, and I wanted to hint on that a little bit. I'm going to show a clip of BTC and myself and Will out there fishing.
I love these people.
And if you look closely in the clip, we actually have 2 muskies that come up and try to grab this 4-pound, 4.5-pound small.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
It's crazy. So let me
Eric.
see if I know what I'm doing
Best all
here.
time, a small fry. Remember the small
And then
fry?
maybe when we
Oh,
come
yeah.
back, we can
Ooh,
get
I'm showing my age
Jimmy's
now.
full attention.
Sorry,
here.
Travis.
It's hard dealing with you guys here.
I know. We got now. Me and Dave are mad at you, Travis. Me and Dave Brown are mad at you now. He said he ain't coming on next week, and neither am I.
All right, here we go. Watch this little clip, guys.
What's up, Ray?
Muskies were following the smallmouth up.
That's a nice small.
I guess it would help if I start from the
Man,
beginning.
this is awesome.
Sorry.
Man, this is awesome.
Oh, here we go. Whoo.
The old shad wrap.
Oh my god.
Let's get this fish in. Look at the one. Look at the muskie.
Oh my god. Look at that muskie.
Where'd he go?
He's right, the
I'd have
muskie's
dropped
right
that smallmouth
Really?
back
Yeah, right
in.
behind.
Let him eat it.
Can you guys see that muskie
Oh,
right
yeah,
there?
he is.
behind.
Where?
Muskies. There's one right
Missed
there.
it. You'll see him again.
That's
And then
crazy.
the other one went that way.
Look at that.
Look, the muskie's still there.
Well, that was cool. I don't know if you guys caught that on the camera, but 2 big muskies were following the smallmouth up.
That's a nice small.
Nice fish.
Wow. And there's a shad wrap. Like Travis was saying, this is a number 5 shad wrap. All
Who's
I
that
do is
guy?
upsize the hooks.
BTC.
That in itself is usually enough weight to get the shad wrap to suspend.
Perfect.
Which in what are we, 39, 40 degree water?
Yeah, 39.
Super key. There it is. Heck yeah.
Yes. Well, there you go. We caught quite a few fish that day. Throw in the shad wrap. This is the exact shad wrap I was using, custom painted. I know it's hard with the lighting, but Eric taught me a thing or two as far as customization when it comes to fingernail polish and whatnot. I remember the day we were on the phone. I was in Target, bunch of ladies next to me. I'm putting fingernail polish in the basket. Felt very, very weird and odd, but I did it. And so there you go. A little bit of glitter on that Helsinki. You see that? That's
Oh, yeah,
all I
man.
did. Maybe, I don't know if I clear coated afterwards. I took
You
your
don't
advice.
need to. No, you don't
Okay.
need to
Well,
clear
then I
coat it.
did. Then I put a little dot there. I got a little bit of lead in the back. I make sure in the fish tank, in the aquarium underwater, that this actually sits perfect. I did not upsize the hooks like BTC does, but you certainly can do that. Then you won't need that weight. But this also helps when you're casting
Castability,
a
tail
size-
weighting it.
a size 5 shad wrap. But
Tail
all our
weighting it.
bites, a lot of our bites came on the paws and worming that crankbait.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys were asking about flicker shads. I definitely have some flicker shads in the box too. There's a variety of different, I guess, flat-sided crankbaits and shad wraps and whatever the case may be. But
I'm just looking at these comments.
I know
love
you
them.
are. I do love the shad wrap for sure.
It's awesome bait, man. No doubt about it.
I just
2
had
top
somebody
colors for
tell me,
me.
texted me, say he didn't see the muskie.
Okay, well, catch it on the replay.
I got one of my fans texting me, telling me
This is-
he didn't see the muskie.
If I could only have 2 color shad wraps, it'd be that live river shad or this
What's
one.
up, Guppy?
That is money in the spring.
Mhm.
Boom.
I think I'm just
Right.
going to have my own show from now on so I can talk to This is some
That took like
bullshit.
20 minutes.
Huh? This is some bullshit. I be talking to these
Hey.
nice folks.
Warren County Bass NJ says he finds it hard to believe that I
What?
felt uncomfortable buying nail polish.
Somebody said that I spend more time in the ladies section than all of us combined. It's at the one with the circle.
Target.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I forget who said that, but Jimmy's winning. Thank you, Brandon. I love to win. Man, what?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
How many kids you got, boy? You got 2 now, right?
Yeah.
Good.
How many grandchildren do you got?
Oh, I just had another one last Wednesday. So we
Seems
have
like it's
14
a weekly
grandbabies
occurrence
right now. 14. And we have 15 and 16 coming in March.
So there's definitely no birth control talks, nothing like that growing up, obviously. I mean, come on, Jimmy.
We're all Irish Catholic, bro. All right, get over it. And they drink too. So what do you want me to tell you?
Spreading the seeds, Chad
That's
says.
horrible, Travis. Do I talk about your kids like that?
I'm just saying.
You're filthy.
Take a deep breath. Let's get back on track.
Thank you, Cod. My main man said congratulations. Thank you. And another one of my friends from who just texted me said, ha, 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 ha. So that means he liked that. Now finish your fishing show, bro. I'm done. Oh, I got to start smoking weed or something.
No, we're good. I was just trying to figure out. I was
Thank
hoping
you, Sean.
Eric would take over and talk a little bit more about Shad Raps, but if we want to continue on,
No,
we
I
certainly
interrupted
can.
him. Go ahead.
Oh no,
Eric.
I'm talking to everybody about Shad Raps on the stream.
Okay, good. I
Just
see
in the
that.
comments. Yeah, I'm really
I know
hyping
you
away
are.
here. So I'm trying to do that while you twos are talking.
Yes.
Grandpa Jimmy, you're right, Tom. They call me Pop Pop.
So I'll tell you what, it's been a real busy week on my side of life here. We're doing the Smallmouthcrush podcast, and so I'm trying to interview 52 of the top smallmouth bass anglers in the country by the end of January, and that's been a chore. Yesterday I had 3 interviews. Tomorrow I have 4. So it's nonstop on my end talking smallmouth, which is crazy, but with like amazing anglers. So I'm learning a ton. I know more about smallmouth fishing. It would have taken me years to know what I learned about smallmouth fishing the last week, just interviewing these dozen anglers I have already interviewed. So the information that they're dropping for this is pretty amazing and unreal. And so I look forward to releasing those starting in January on a weekly basis. We're going to have both a YouTube version of it, so you'll see the actual interview on YouTube, or you can download the podcast and just listen to it. It's been eye-opening what I've seen so far. If I look over here on my schedule, just to give you some names that are coming up, we have my buddy Kyle Carpenter, Gary Atkins, who's a big stick in Wisconsin, Ron Nelson's coming up tomorrow, and then Scott Dobson. So those guys are...
Never heard of any of them.
So, well, you won, Jimmy, because you mow lawns for a living.
One.
You know, if I want
I'm
to
gonna
talk...
have to write that down and then Travis talk. It's especially wouldn't wolf instead of wolf.
It's wolf.
Anyway, no, it's
like an
wolf.
owl. So we had a conversation on the way home, BTC, Eric, myself, for 2 hours, and all they did was pick on the way I talk. And then I get
You
nothing.
got to fuck that accent.
I did.
He does.
No. BTC pointed out the wolf comment. And then I heard you say it twice because he's in the car with you, so he really heard it. And then as you tried to pronounce it again, you were missing the L. Wolf is what a dog does. Woof woof.
Wolf River.
It's a Wisconsin thing, man.
Tom says that's how vampires talk, Eric. Deal with it. Deal with it.
I guess everybody's just checking their phone now. That's interesting.
Yeah, this is... All right, let's go over the schedule for January for you guys. I'm going to pull that up here because we have some pretty
It's a good one, guys.
cool guests. So for January 7th, we're going to be we're going to be talking with Beast Coast Fishing. They're going to go over their whole lineup of baits and hopefully give you guys a discount code to stock up on some of the product. I'm actually working with them on a special smallmouth jig that will be released in the future, so can't really say much about that just yet. I'm going to probably say that for January 7th if he chooses to bring that topic up and kind of talk about this Finesse jig that's unlike anything on the market, so I'm super excited about that. January 14th, we have a conversation with Ryan Salzman talking about Alabama rigs.
Oh, that guy.
Similar, Eric. Very similar. Put that bait down. I'll end this right now, just like I have in the past. January 21st, Nico Baits. Hopefully,
Just tell him it was prototyped in the Bass Lab.
I
dude.
I can't get a return call from Nico, so we'll see what happens there.
Oh, really?
January 28th, Fat Cat Newton and Brian
Ooh,
and BTC together.
unbelievable.
That'll be a good one.
Good night.
That guy's funny.
I mean, what can I say to that schedule? What do you guys think in the comments? Let me know. I'm looking forward to it. I feel so much better now having somewhat of a schedule down.
That's
A
gotta feel
relief,
good,
dude.
man.
A relief.
I mean, honestly,
I was
you're-
running around. One day I'm in the office playing with my baits and rigging up tackle. Next day I'm vacuuming. Now I'm focused on the business, and this place is trash, dude.
Doesn't matter because you're focusing on what's important, man. You finally took the advice. You got the intern. You got the schedule. You're doing the podcast. You're cranking out content. You've committed to a show schedule.
He's
It doesn't
done
get any
one
better,
show.
man.
It's the 1st
You're gonna
show he's
get.
done.
You're bringing in sponsors potentially, right? You're doing bait collaborations,
Yeah.
man. Man, dude, come on, man. Give Travis a hand, everybody. Everybody out there watching
Hey,
tonight.
Travis, seriously.
Let's all give Travis a hand.
I got
What?
the hookup for you, bro.
Dude,
What do you got?
I'm very proud of
Well,
you, Travis.
I
Hey,
went.
Jimmy, tell him you're proud.
I'm
He's
proud of you,
not
buddy.
proud. Dude, he doesn't
Listen,
even know what
I
we're
got the
talking
hookup.
about.
You
He's
talking
on a
about
different
sponsors?
planet.
No. Talking about sponsors. I got the hookup. I went and bought 2 pairs of skinny jeans at Levi's, and
Okay.
I'm putting them on the side of my boat. So all you got to do is
What?
go buy yourself a couple pairs of skinny jeans, and your Levi's, you're in, dog. They promised me to give me money.
I'll drink to that. I just want to know, is this going to be a 1 bottle night or a 2 bottle
Just
night?
get some skinny
It's
jeans.
gonna be 2, but look at the comments. Look at all the applause coming in, man.
Yes. Oh, nice. They're loving it.
Right? That's what I'm saying, man.
Mhm.
People are stoked, and you should be too, man.
Bethlehem Lacrosse 24. We're going to put that comment up here on the board because that's pretty funny. We'll just wait for Jimmy to realize it.
I apologize. What was that? I was looking at the people. I ain't got a spit cup. That's trouble. That's trouble.
Anyways,
All right. So people have asked, are you fishing the Northerns?
chances are
I am.
yes. Yes,
All
I
right.
am.
What chances are? Do you give it
I'm not committed to it, but
50-50?
definitely 50-50.
Why?
Why? Because I need some excitement in my life. I can't just fish ABAs and some team tournaments. I think that's
Yeah.
the real reason.
You need the bigger stage.
I do.
Sure.
Obviously, I'm not.
I get it.
I'm very vocal about what a northern fishery should be. If
Sure.
I guess, but I don't
But the
think that
schedule's the
applies
schedule, dude.
anymore.
So,
it
I
doesn't
mean,
matter
it-
anymore.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You know, you got to step up and fish a different body of water.
Exactly.
And so it'll make you a better angler to go down there and fish a tidal river that can fish very tough.
To James.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
second
Yeah,
week
see,
in
I wasn't
May.
even here when I knew that, Eric.
Yeah, man.
Oneida will be good. Here's the problem.
What is the schedule, Travis? So I know.
It's James River in May. Oneida end of July, I think. I knew this. I actually knew the schedule a couple weeks ago,
And then what?
thanks to my
Champlain,
bass
Thousand
league.
Islands.
May was James River.
Yeah.
July, end of July is Oneida. Early September's Thousand Islands.
Wow.
So it does set up nice, at least those last 2 events. Although I'll be honest, Oneida is not a fun lake when you have a 200 boat tournament there practicing.
I love when the wind kicks up on that lake. Nothing like it.
Yeah, yeah. Alex says Thousand Islands, Travis in the 2022 Classic. Listen, the Bass Sticks, the Bassmaster Elite Series pros, they're going to have opportunities to fish these opens. So that's going
Yeah, I mean, I just won the last one last year, bro.
there's going to be some major smallmouth
Did you
players
know
that
that?
show up to Thousand Islands. This isn't a walk-in by any means. This is a battle.
Yeah.
This is everything has to go right. So in my head, I'm not even focused on that. I'd much rather get it out of the way right
Are
away.
they going out of Clayton?
It is, yeah.
Oh, that's a quick run for you then. 30 minutes.
I mean, even all those, it's tough, man. Even these local tournaments on Thousand Islands, I can't even win an ABA. You know what I mean? It's
Why?
there's a lot that there's a lot that needs to fall into place to win a tournament. So saying that you're going to win because you have experience on the body of water is the wrong way of going about it. I'm going to go about it and try to fish, if I do fish these, fish as hard as I possibly can, focus on it, and see what happens. Without,
I mean, honestly, Travis, like, look, you know, at the elite level, right? There's X number of guys, and when it's your day, right? I mean,
Sure.
There's the practice, there's the body of water, the knowledge of it, how much you know, your skill as an angler. Clearly, you've got that skill level to compete, right? Will it be your day? And what determines that? I mean, I think there's nothing more complex than tournament fishing. The field of play changes every day.
Sure.
Wind could knock you out. You're not going to make it to where you found your fish because you're a long run kind of guy, right? Generally. So you've got the wind factor. You've got equipment factors, right? When you fish that regional on the Chesapeake Bay, you got to your spot and your trolling motor cables were basically cut because it was a rough boat ride. So you've got mechanical issues to deal with. You've got equipment failures to deal with, tackle, line, zebra
I'd
muscle.
stick with
You've
the
got
ABA if I was you,
bass.
Travis.
So what other sport has all those variables? And so truly, I think it stacks up to, at that level, when it's your time to win, it's your time to win.
Sure.
For the big one, because you're still chasing what? The big win is for you is an open.
I have not had a big win.
Or a BFL, right?
No.
And how many tournaments, like including your Elite Series tournaments, big Costas, we'll include BFLs because you consider that a big opens. How many have you fished? Would you say less than 50? I mean, I don't know your stats.
Opens?
No, total tournaments.
Big ones?
Elites, Costas, BFLs, the ones that you would consider a big win if you won.
I don't consider a BFL a big win. I consider opens anything.
Oh, I thought you just said BFL would be a big win.
And
No,
he'll
you
still-
said,
even if he
you
wins
said,
one,
and
he'll
I was just
still
trying to be
100,000
nice and
in the
agreeing with
hole.
you.
Oh, so you don't think a BFL is a big win, even though you haven't won one?
Hey,
And you
No,
fished
I
them.
think an open,
Win's
anything
a
at
win, bro.
$50,000 or more payday, I think is a big win.
But isn't it interesting? It's just as hard to win a BFL as it is an open, as it is a small regional
A
tournament,
team
right?
tournament.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When it's your day as a team or an individual, it's your day. A lot's got to go right. It doesn't. The money's not the issue because there are a great number of sticks at the BFL level. Wouldn't you agree? That's where you're getting the best on the Potomac. So if you win on the Potomac in a BFL, you did something.
Sure.
That's not your river. If you win on the Upper Bay, which is more your river than the Potomac, a BFL on the Upper Bay, you're competing with the best of the best.
Agreed.
Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
And so if you could do that, you did something. So skip the check. I get the monetary thing that you're talking about, but from a skill level and a competition level, you can't throw shade on a BFL, man. There's some
And I'm not. I thought we were talking about different things. Yes, it's very hard to win a BFL. It's very hard to win a team event. It's hard to win any damn tournament.
I agree. I mean, we're in total violent agreement.
to
The money
ABA.
part, I get the money part for you. You want to win an open for the big check.
So
I got that.
here's my only concern if I commit. So because I qualified for the ABA championship down on, I always say the wrong lake, Chickamauga, or whatever it's called.
You got it right.
Okay. I always say Chickamunxin, but Chickamauga.
I
know, I do.
Actually, why don't you call it that? Because we'd have way more fun.
We probably.
So you're going to Chickamunxin.
So that's in
the
April.
spring.
Okay.
Yep.
And then this James Rivers in May. So that's 2.5 to 3 weeks of prep work for these two events where I won't be guiding where I normally guide every day that time of year. So I got to take into account lost revenue from guiding 3 weeks worth.
Yeah, you're right.
So maybe if we have some good conditions here in January and February, I can make up enough trips to justify taking off in April and May for these events.
Sure.
Oneida, I'm not too worried about. I think I can put 4 days of practice prior to that open and be fine. So I don't have to commit to a lot there. And then Ontario, chances are I'll set up my schedule to where I'm there a month prior, just guiding every day anyways. So that won't be too bad. But this early spring thing, digging into the Chesapeake guide trips, has me a little worried. That's the only reason why I'm hesitant right now. moving forward.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Fair enough.
I hear you. I hope the weather is mild in January and you can
get
book
out
some
there.
trips, man. I mean, anybody that wants to, I might book a trip with you for.
There you go.
I don't know how good of a blade bait fisherman you are, but if you put Jimmy on the front deck, I'll go. And I'd sponsor that trip. Jimmy, would you do it for 100?
Yeah, I'm guiding this year. Yeah, I'll book you.
You're guiding?
Yeah.
When? You got your captain's license?
No, it's under the hat. Don't say anything. But I'm just saying, I'm willing to take some people out for the right amount of money.
There you go.
Okay, so Jimmy's a great blade bait fisherman.
There's
If
a
anybody
pass
wants to
because
do
of
it,
Corona. I did check with the DNCR and the
Where is he
FDA,
going with this?
and they
I
said
can't
that there is a
control
pass
you booked him,
for
Travis.
people
I did.
who don't have a captain's license to start guiding, providing 10% of it is given to a cause.
What are you talking about?
Oh my God, that's awesome.
DNCR and then the Q. They're doing it.
Yeah.
All right. Don't believe me. Whatever.
Mhm.
I'm open. Open for trips.
Perfect.
I'd blow you away. I'd take every one of your.
I know you would.
That's because I let them catch a fish. You know what I mean?
Well, right now you got bigger problems. You got squirrels eating your live well hoses or
Yeah,
whatever.
but that's going to be better.
That's gonna be better, Travis. What does that mean, Jimmy?
Dave, wait. Dave said, "Yo, Jimmy, just checking on you, boss. What happened?
Anyways,
Did I do something?" I went nuts for a minute. Sorry.
what is this one? Oh,
I'm sorry.
So a couple things I want to get to before this gets out of control. Remember co-angler Sean? He's the one that we had on that one night that made me do the death metal die,
Yeah.
co-angler die, which is kind of a theme song of the show lately. We use it in our intro. Well, I guess he was bored this week, and he came out with a sequel called Die, Boater, Die. And so I have that for everybody. We're going to play this song
Let's
here.
go.
The lyrics will be posted during this live stream as well because it's a little hard to understand what he's trying to scream into the mic. But it's a cool song. And I'm going to also in the comments, great 84, $24.99. Thank you.
Man,
Yeah,
that's,
To the
congrats.
elites. Hey, you got to start somewhere. I appreciate
yeah,
that.
that's very nice.
Let me see if I can post that. There we go.
His dyslexia makes him sound.
John. We're going to play that, but I also want to direct you to, and I'm going to put it in the comments here. I should have been prepared in my show notes, to the website, Clam Fight. It's a unique address, but co-angler Sean actually posted those songs for free. You can go up there and download it and have it all to yourself on the way to a tournament. Can you imagine that? Rolling up in the
Roll
Chesapeake
to that. Die, boat,
4:30
or
in
die.
the morning and listen to that song?
I mean,
Or
here,
how about playing it when you get on the boat with the boater? That's your like walk
Yes.
on to their boat song.
Yeah.
Let me
So
hear it.
Hell yeah, man.
Play it.
without further ado, Die, Boater, Die.
This is hard.
Nice.
I like the beginning.
Hmm? I don't get it.
3-inch net.
Wait, I don't. Is this supposed to be song? I don't hear it.
We don't hear any volume, Travis.
What?
We can't hear the song.
I thought the
All-
guy was giving us his,
all-
like what
All
tackle.
we're reading is the lyrics.
I thought he was giving us the tackle he uses. What the?
I need to have Alex in the studio. That's it.
Yeah. You
got to
you
quit
probably
paying.
won't.
That's it.
Pay him
Since
more.
that was such a dud, let me show you what I did with Gajo sticks. The Gajo stick, man. I put it on my little shaky jig, dude. Look at that, dude, with the blue
Let
highlight.
me try
dude.
one more time.
Don't even tell me that won't catch them.
Let me know if you guys can hear this one, please. You should
Okay.
be able to.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's start over. I apologize for the mix-up. You got the beat now? Shout out to Sean. Clamfight.bandcamp.com.
Bandcamp.
Hey, I love it. What do you think?
Awesome.
Now that we got it right.
Awesome, man. Freaking great, man.
Jimmy's face.
Chris said
Yeah,
his dog is looking at him
I
weird.
don't know, Carla. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna have to-
Slab Dynasty made it. What's up, Slab Dynasty? What'd you think of that song? That was awesome.
I'm gonna have to do a country song about it. That's just the way it is. That was some headbanging shit, dog.
Yeah.
I'm more like, I don't know.
Who
Eric.
knows
What'd
what
you-
goes on in that?
Yeah,
In
that's
Sean's basement. The
yeah.
night
That's,
before a tournament.
that's what he does before the tournament. Wow.
Well, besides tying up his.
I wonder if he uses braid. He didn't mention braid.
Who
He didn't
even-
mention
I don't
braid.
know. I don't know.
He could have done something like polymer knot, lick my butt, or something like that. You know, like he could have done something like that. I mean, or
Jimmy, you could do version 2.
oh yes, I could.
Oh, Jimmy is a very quick wit, everybody. For the
Mhm.
folks that don't know,
Mhm.
Jimmy is a word freaking maniac smith. He comes out with some of the craziest shit I've ever heard.
I'm very reserved on this show. I really
Remember
am.
that time, Jimmy, that we talked to each other every day, multiple times a day for a
Yes.
year? When Jimmy was starting his new job, we would have conversations. That would have made the most hysterical podcast of all time.
That's
should
who
have
we were in
recorded it.
love, Eric.
Yeah.
It's true.
Hey, real quick, M. Jones asked a really good question. Travis, have you settled on a yellow braid yet? Because the quest for yellow braid still eludes me a little bit. But talking with, who was it I talked to?
Hyperactive grandpappy car.
So Gussie likes Power Pro, I believe. And I think it was Gray Buck I had on recently in the podcast. I want to say he's using, I'm going to mess it up. I don't even want to say Sunline, maybe. There's some good yellow braids out there. I just have not found
Here's
them
my
yet.
granddaughter. Say hi.
Hello.
That's Kendall. Jones.
One of the 16 of them.
All right, go on. Go play. Haha. No, 14. Not
Oh.
16 yet.
Well,
Go ahead. No, you have to go out of the room. These people say curse words.
no, it's okay. She can stay. This is
No, you guys curse too much. Go ahead.
We do
honey.
not.
I'll see you later. All right, love you.
dysfunctional. Dysfunctional family over there, spitting into the spit cup, kicking her out of the room. Come on, Jimmy.
She does pouches, bro. The heck? Sunline.
How do
Somebody
you say
said.
that in a straight face?
What's that? She does pouches?
Yeah.
Look, she does pouches.
Oh, shoot.
That could have been great entertainment, Jimmy.
Anyway, so we got some big news coming up as well. January 1st, New Year's Day.
Fuck,
Big time Jimmy is going to join me in studio for a special live program where we're going to do the auction. We're going to do a New Year's Day special auction. We got a shit ton of awesome baits to get to sell. This is all
And I'm
raising
getting
money
paid, you guys.
for the
Nice.
Bassmaster Open.
Make sure you get it in advance.
What's that?
Like upon arrival. Whatever business arrangement you've worked out, the last time you squelched on
You
him.
know what's funny? He didn't say it. He
Shame
won't
you
say it
into
on
paying him.
air.
Uh-huh.
How much you paying him, Travis?
He did it behind the
his fee?
scenes. He did, Eric.
We're going to figure it out.
What's the fee? Oh,
We
we're
have a
gonna
lot of
figure
good
it out.
product. I probably get 3 messages a day asking to bring back the auction. And so that's pretty much.
John says no more auctions.
Yeah, Travis invited me, but I declined, saying I didn't want to attend a super spreader event. So,
Well, no, you don't have to be in. You're going to be in studio. I know you're going to have some great
cool.
products to auction off as well, Eric. We're going to
I
get
might.
Eric's baits before ours, so that way if you just want the good shit, you just have to stick around for a little bit, and you'll have to deal with all the crappy plastics I'm going to try to sling, and the freaking nitro hats, okay, and scarves, whatever.
Well, why don't you guys tell us what you want to see in the auction? I'm really curious, man.
I'm actually selling my chew through brake line.
Hey guys, did you see? Hey, look, considering this is a Christmas special, I think it's a great time to give a shout out to one of like a big supporter of the stream, Travis.
Okay.
TK at Tacklecraft. I got to show this. This is so incredibly creative.
Are you talking about the Christmas lure?
Yes,
I
man.
saw that
Check
on
this
my
out,
Instagram
everybody.
today.
All right, this is Tacklecraft. Hold on, I'm going to show everybody this. This is so cool, man. Hold on.
His baits are nice.
Dude, Jimmy, check this out. Look at this, man. Hold on. I'm trying to send him a message.
Take your time.
Guys, look at that, man. He did the Little Debbie Christmas tree crankbait. It's on his website right now. How cool is that? Who out there ever ate a Little Debbie Christmas treat?
In jail.
In jail.
They're
Anyway.
worth money in jail.
Dude, that is filthy right there, man. That is so tasty. I think it went dark. But anyway, there you go. Again, Tacklecraft. You can't appreciate the colors on my screen, but man, that thing is cool.
I'll bet there's somebody out there watching this show that ate a Little Debbie in jail before. They won't tell you, but I'll bet there is. The Christmas tree ones were the best.
Hey, M. Jones said he ate that Christmas tree tonight.
What?
Yeah.
The Nutty Bars
Oh,
were
yeah.
good too. They were worth like almost $2.
Jimmy, Hal Catch says we could put all your grandkids to work painting lures, man. June
Imagine
bugs
that,
are really simple. It's a really simple pattern to paint.
Yeah.
They could pump out. I don't even know, man.
I actually got them lined up to making the centipede molds.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Could you imagine that? But that's 350-degree plastic. You don't want them pouring that.
Straight through. They're fine. They wear gloves. I got nitriles.
Could you get them to tie a jig?
No,
Well, no.
that's too much, bro.
No.
Nah, they really don't. None of them even like fishing.
You don't?
Most of them don't like me. I still pay for them, and give them whatever they want.
Woo, Jimmy.
I try
Hey,
to buy their
Dave, did I get my order from Falk's Custom Cranks? The package did come in. Actually, I'm gonna grab that real quick.
Hey, Jacob, my man. He did too, Jacob. I sold Little Debbie's in jail. Yes, I knew it.
Listen, back to you guys. Mind if I?
Dude, the oatmeal pie.
Falk's
was
Custom
one of my
Cranks.
favorite soup.
Can I share a story real quick?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, show.
Anyway, so he knew I was going to go up to the St. Lawrence River, and so he shipped out a bunch of his blade baits, and they arrived yesterday. USPS kind of messed up, I guess, with the holiday, and so I didn't get a chance to throw those, but I wouldn't mind opening those up on air. In fact, he's on my radar to get him on the show. We actually have, why don't I share with you guys, we have our schedule out into February as well for the live show. And let me bring that up here. February 4th, Tackle HD. February 11th, TK will be on the live stream. February 18th, Michael Simonton will be joining us. The 25th, Travis and Eric are trying to figure out what's the best topwater frog.
Anybody get a deer this year?
And March 4th, Jimmy, Dem Jigs will be joining us.
Yeah.
MJ.
Jigs. Woo.
He stole my name.
Dude, Dim Jigs. The first time I threw Dim Jigs with Travis on the Upper Bay, I caught a 6.33. I love his screw
Yeah,
lock
tournament.
Go with that jig.
in a tournament, in a derby. And then I think I caught a 3 or 4 on that same area. That was pretty cool. And then one more. Yeah, they love that jig, man. That
Yeah.
thing is beautifully tied, and I love the screw
Hey.
lock keeper.
Listen, Jamie wants me to explain the podcast venture again real quick while I got some more eyeballs on us, because this is kind of a big deal. It's very time consuming, but I think it's going to be very productive for the viewers and the listeners and people that want to learn more about smallmouth fishing. So obviously I love smallmouth fishing, and it was my goal to get what I consider the 52 top anglers, smallmouth anglers in the country on a podcast for a weekly show where we dig in, we dig deep, and we get little nuggets of information. So, for instance, I'm just going to talk about Matt Becker. I had him on the show recently, and all these are going to be all these will be out starting January throughout the whole year. So you might not hear Matt Becker until May 17th, but
imagine having that name in high school.
You will. So Matt Becker and I had a discussion, and we talked a lot about pre-spawn crankbaits for smallmouth. And it was a pretty amazing show. He gave off a lot of good information on that technique. I had Gray Buck on the podcast already, and we broke down Oneida Lake very well. So when is that Oneida event? Let me see here. So he'll be going up sometime after the end of July for sure. But he broke down. That was fun. That was a joke. I give up. Let me go get Falk's Custom Cranks. You guys carry on. Look at your phones or whatever you're doing over there.
Yeah, we're just texting. We'll be fine.
What did he say?
I don't know.
Did he tell a joke?
I don't know. He's a drag, dude.
I didn't catch the joke. I was just listening to the schedule.
Listen, I'm going to point you.
In July, he broke down a lake. I was paying attention.
I just appointed you king of the show. Travis?
He's going to get some baits.
You're our special guest tonight. Taco Craft just said, "What's up, you filthy animals?" That's great.
PK in the house, man. Everybody head on over to Tackle Craft, man. He put that Christmas tree crankbait.
Hey, just so you know,
other ones, man.
You paint some great baits, dude. I see them. They're
Tackle
nice.
Craft.
They really are. I see a lot of great baits, but his are nice, man.
There's no question about it, man.
You pissed Travis off. Trazadol. There he is. Thank God he's back.
Travis, I was listening to Gussie podcast. Broke down
back to that since I can't find that package anyways.
But actually what you said was a joke, and you must have slid it in. I didn't catch it.
I don't even know.
Try it again. I want to hear the joke again. Go ahead.
My sense of humor's off tonight. You
said it. So
I said
seriously.
I had Gray Buck on, and he was basically breaking down how he dominates Oneida Lake. And I looked at the schedule for the opens, and I said, that'll definitely go up after the end of July.
Oh, I didn't catch that. I didn't make the. Did anybody else out there catch the joke? I just want to know if I was looking at some, but I was listening to what you're saying, man.
So then
keep going.
So Gussie broke down, the hair jig.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Okay. Who else do we have?
Nope.
Josh Douglas.
You got the joke. Fell flat. Nope.
Josh Douglas talked about spy baiting.
Oh, nice. What was his favorite spy bait? Give us a little teaser. Do you remember?
Well, what's interesting is how he throws it. So you'll just have to pay attention to the podcast. Okay?
Oh, that's a good teaser.
It is a good teaser.
Excellent.
Hey, has anybody ever tried those back off tobacco products?
No.
They're for quitting.
Oh, tell us.
I mean, has anybody ever tried them?
Hey, before I forget, Travis,
Yes.
or Alex, if you're still on the stream as the intern, Axel Alex.
Is it Axel Alex?
I think it could be pretty cool. Yeah, Axel Alex is pretty cool, man.
Alex, I'm writing
hey,
down.
local businesses, one of them around here, and these guys are great fishermen too, and they're great human beings, man. It's George from Susquehanna Tackle, man.
Sure.
What do you think? I think that would be a great stream. Those guys are smallmouth guys.
Oh, getting them on.
Yeah. They are hysterical.
Not for the podcast, but definitely for a live stream.
For a live stream is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we can do that.
So Alex, capture that Susquehanna Tackle. I forget.
Well,
Was that David Brown? David Brown. I think it was you, right?
I'll call George.
It's Mike and George. Mike and George. I love those guys, man. So anyway, I think it would be really cool if you're watching.
You know, it'd
Mike
be really
and George,
cool if they're doing a lot.
Oh, you could do a live from
stream.
their shop.
But I haven't gotten the invite yet.
Oh,
Listen. Let's wait till they invite us on the show.
okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So I did something really interesting today.
Well, I found something interesting too, but you go first.
Sure, you go first.
Well, I was looking for that package, which is somewhere around here, but
You got a hair jig in that package.
But since I don't have time to clean anymore, or
What, Eric?
organize, because you guys got me working so much.
He held up a hair jig. What do you got?
The Beast Coast Hustler Hybrid Finesse jig.
Oh man, that's awesome.
He
Take it out
sent
of
me
the
a
pack.
bunch of these, and I'm not going to take them off because, actually,
You're gonna auction them off probably.
No. Oh, I thought you had to see. What I hate about packaging is if you ever have to rip a bait and then you don't get to keep that
Tab.
big hole.
Yeah,
Like Nico does that, and it pisses me off.
me too, man. You can't hang it
I
up
gotta
again.
be able to hang my baits back up.
That's
I
right.
can't- Anyways, this
feel you,
wasn't the
man.
case, so I freaked out momentarily. Forgive me. There it is, the little Hustler jig. It's got some marabou on it.
Mhm.
I mean, that's a sexy jig, dude.
Yeah, man, that's gonna get him.
Dang. So I got a bunch
Who
of
makes
colors. Beast Coast.
Beast
they're gonna
Coast.
they're gonna be on our show the first week in January to kick
And
off.
Travis, one of the unique
official-
features about that jig is it's a tungsten head, everybody. So that makes it kind of
Where's Falk shit?
very unique.
Who's
Very
the original
unique.
tungsten head jig maker?
I can't find it.
Great question. Terminator.
No, they didn't make a jig. They made a spinnerbait, and it was a
No.
titanium wire. No,
No,
Steve Hardy.
titanium wire.
yeah, Terminator was titanium wires.
No, they made a jig, dude.
They didn't
Straight
make
up.
a tungsten jig.
I thought they did, but maybe
No.
they didn't. All right, so who made the first tungsten
Who's the
jig?
guy that Veneur has all over his boat?
Kitech.
Yeah,
Yeah, he doesn't have them all over his boat anymore.
no, he did last time I
Wait,
did.
he's not a Kitech guy?
I'm not sure.
He bought a new boat, Eric. Travis is just trying to,
He's trying to stir it up.
They made one of the first jigs ever made with
You guys hear that?
tungsten.
So I did something I've never done before. I'm working with a bait maker for 2021, man. And this is the prototype. And I went out to a pond that had a little bit of ice and I threw this today. But isn't this cool, man? Look what he put on the bait for me.
Oh.
How cool is that? So I've got some ideas for a flat side balsa, which this is. And I tested it and I'm super stoked about it. TK from Tackle Craft's going to be painting these up. And working with Marty Burns. If you guys are a wood bait freak like I am, you've heard of Marty Burns. He's hard to find, but hopefully in 2021, as I get to test this lure a little bit more, I've got two versions that I tested. They're very different baits for very different things, but I'm super excited about some of the aspects that I saw today. So having a conversation with him tomorrow night. So a Bass Lab OG coming at you in 2021.
I love it. Hey guys, I'm getting a lot of pictures here on stories on my Instagram with people watching the show from their big screen TVs and the Christmas decorations in the
so
background,
cool.
and it's pretty cool. So if anyone has their setup where they're watching this live, send it to my Instagram at Smallmouthcrush, and I will get that up on my story as we continue our Christmas special, although it's not too Christmassy, you guys, with your apparel. So listen, Jimmy jumps on early, about 8:15. He's wearing an orange T-shirt, and I go, dude, where's your Santa hat at least? So I made him take the orange shirt off because you look like you were celebrating Halloween. And what do? You put on a blue hoodie.
I had the hoodie on.
You got nothing, dude.
I had the hoodie on. I got 2 pairs of skinny jeans from Levi's, bro.
I know you.
Yeah, and they are nice.
Oh. Let me know in the comments too.
You're right, Dave. He is.
Hey, I want to know where everybody's from tonight. Where are we watching from? Put your city and state, please. That'd be cool to look at.
Freehold County Jail. Who's watching us?
While I'm debating whether or not to open another bottle of wine.
You need more than that, bro.
We're trying to keep these somewhat shorter,
We are
under 2 hours.
10-4.
Oh man,
Awesome. How we
these
doing? How
comments
much
are coming
time
in
we
way
got?
too quick. We got
got
Manitowoc,
an hour in.
Wisconsin, Birmingham,
Boom.
Douglas, Australia, Delaware,
Codfish
Pittsburgh,
180.
Massachusetts,
Wow.
Jackson, Michigan,
Good Lord.
Buffalo, New York. Love Buffalo. Hitting the Maryland hard tonight. Or is that Mad Dog? What's MD?
Mad Dog 2020.
North Texas. We got
Mountjoy,
some
PA.
folks from Texas. I wonder.
My man
crazy.
Dave, homie in the house.
Hey, you know what I'm really excited about is this auction with Jimmy in studio. I'm
Yeah, it's gonna
sorry,
be
but
awesome.
this is like,
Jamie's coming live from my basement.
oh my gosh.
Jamie Newton.
What else we got to talk about?
You
Oh,
down
how
there,
about
Jimmy?
this? So guys, I had to get
What about the auction?
yeah, the auction's going to be epic, but we're trying to really promote the channel. If you guys haven't seen my latest video, I was just out fishing and randomly decided to start talking about the future 2021. And so I kind of talked about some of my thoughts as far as tournaments and what my plan was, but really working with I got to remember what we're calling him. Alex the Axel. I like that better. Alex the Axel.
Does he
Yeah.
get you coffee when you're and stuff like that?
Yeah, no. But he has brought some really good ideas and some structure to the show already. And one of the ideas was, we have a lot of fans here. We got a lot of people that love our live stream. We have right now we have 330, but 500 to 1,000 views the first night and then a couple thousand by the next morning. And so what we wanted to do is offer a special live stream, a separate live stream once a month. So next month, it's going to be January 16th at 8:30. And this is for, we joined with a company called Patreon, where if you are a fan of the channel, you want to help support the channel, you can sign up with Patreon. It's $10 a month, and that'll give you access to more of an intimate live. So it's just the Patreons. We can interact with you a little bit easier, answer any questions that you have. We can kind of take the topic where the viewers want us to go with that one extra live a month. And so if you head on over in the link below or in this video somewhere, you can find that link and you'll be able to sign up for that. And so that's a really important, feature of this channel that we're really looking forward to taking that out there and sharing that with everyone and seeing the kind of feedback we can get with that. If I can find the little promo code here, I can share that with you on the screen. So there it is. So you get one extra live stream per month for the Patreon supporters. Just help support the channel. And you can find that in the description below. And then any other video that I put out in the future will have those links. It's a pretty simple deal. I know a lot of people send us super chats, and I love that. But YouTube takes a lot of that money. They take 30 to 40% of that, and that goes for themselves. So we just wanted to offer this out there for everyone.
What the?
John D goes, $10 a month. You're killing me, Smalls. Listen, man, that's a lot of information we're going to be able to drop for you guys. And we're not obviously doing this for the money, but I would like to make this a business at some point. Right, Eric? I mean,
That's what you've been angling for, man.
we got to do it. So there you go. I
You
appreciate
gotta
anyone
do
who's.
it.
We have a
You're
bunch
doing it.
already. We have a bunch of people that have signed up. So I appreciate everyone who has already.
Just hot in here, buddy.
But I just want to make that offer out there for you as well. And if you're interested in getting your grass cut, look up Jimmy Big Time.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to plug
not gonna
for
be
you too,
traveling Winnecuckoo, Michigan. That's for sure.
UFO discussions cost $10.
There you go.
Man, I gotta get the cow rolling. This shit's getting dope.
What's that, buddy?
Huh?
What's that?
Right.
So anyways, the live auction, I know Jimmy mentioned he's going to be bringing some tackle items of his own. He's
Whoa,
gonna be
Jimmy,
auctioning off
what?
as well.
What are you going to auction off, Jimmy? If I see one of my crankbaits that I gave you, man, I will. That's it. We're done.
I wouldn't give them away for nothing.
Tell them what you caught on my custom painted crankbait. I think I got one over there. Hold on. Give me
Yeah.
one second.
Yeah, Patrick, you bring up a good point. We'll definitely have credits of the Patreons as well, people that support the channel. I love how Eric's screen just goes nuts because of all the tackle in the background when he
Max
steps.
headroom, man. Yeah, my stuff
Steps
digitizes when I'm
away.
gone. I'm looking for it, Jimmy. I thought I had
Andy, you're right. I am selling my gas line. He's right. True gas line to the highest bidder.
All right, Jimmy, tell him that story, man. Tell him that story when you were helping. Was Randy Allen?
What, you don't say names on
Oh.
live.
Well, he wasn't fishing with Randy Allen in the sassafras, and he threw my Excalibur that I custom painted. You caught what?
2 5s.
2 5s, bro.
2
First
5s.
time you ever threw my custom painted, right?
Then he had enough balls to ask me if he could have it. And I said, no.
Nope.
Nope. It's the only one I got. As a matter of fact, it's the only one ever made.
It truly is. I have.
truly is.
You're one of one in the
Hey,
world.
I just got word that our face because we have this new system where we can live stream to Facebook as well, and people are upset on Facebook because we're not getting any Facebook comments, love. So I better pull up Facebook.
That's all your fault, bro.
Hey, come on, Axel Alex, get with the program here.
Ron's selling his coal mine.
I got to figure this out now. I'm freaking out.
Where on the SAS?
Oh my goodness! We got a bunch.
Actually, we caught them on the SAS. We caught those 2 big fish. I don't even know the name of the damn. It's Eric. You know where it was. You go in to the left, go around to the right. Oh, well, somebody
in
asked
the
me.
car. Mad
It was
City
in the-
Fishing.
it was on the channel
Mad
site,
City
man.
Fishing's got his cell phone set up in the car, so we just added that to the story.
Yeah,
That's
I
pretty
added it to
cool.
mine. It's pretty cool.
You
The
got that too?
sassafras is hard to beat when it's got grass.
Oh, how do we do that?
Very hard to beat.
How do I send this one to the story? Rick Voren, I got your message, but it's not in the story format, so I can't just hit send. I'm trying.
Corey's selling the family farm. He needs a new boat. I got one for sale without a fuel line. You wait and see. I might go fishing next year.
You might.
Mm-hmm. You'll laugh. I make the elites and you don't. That'd be funny as shit.
Dude, I would be pumped for
With
you.
my 4-inch little black and white graph.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lie. I don't have one of those. But it will be sold on your show when I get it out of stock.
Oh, Travis, man. Travis Stearman just ordered from TK. That's awesome, man. I can't wait to see one live.
Wait. All right.
I catch a lot of fish right in Duffy's. Guys just asked me. He launches from there.
That's
Duffy's
where I launched.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I launched. We didn't catch a fish in Duffy's, man. There was 0 bait in Duffy's.
They're usually
And that
on
was
every
the other
call.
thing I wanted to mention. On the sassafras, by the way, we did not get bit until we found bait. And when we found bait, we got bites.
Here we go. So Axel Alex
Struggle
is
to
going
find
to
pods of bait fish, dude.
Axel Alex is going to monitor the Facebook comments and then put them into the YouTube comments
Ah, good idea.
so we can give love to the FB group. This is all new, man. This is all new. Pretty lame though when guys are just staring at their phones here on the live stream.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like your deal, dude. I mean, what you keep going. You've been talking about Patreon, and this is your stuff. This is your part of the show.
Tacklecraft says I need to talk less and drink more. Oh, jeez.
I mean, what do the fans want to hear about? You covered your agenda, right? Patreon,
We did. So we're
show
open topic
schedule.
now, guys, because
it's open
we don't
topic
really have
now,
a
right?
we did not have a topic that we wanted to come to you with. So this is now open topic.
Could
This
you
is just
imagine
us
if I had
rambling.
props on the show, Eric?
Oh my God, I would
Dangerous
pay.
is-
I would sign up for Patreon and I would not be on the show. I'd be watching the show. In fact, I might pay. You know what, Trav? I might do the Patreon and just watch the show. Is that all right?
Actually, you're part of that now, Eric. You committed.
I am.
You committed.
We only talked about
Oh my
one Patreon show, and I just
One.
heard you say monthly. I'm going to be traveling. I'm not doing that because I'll be doing tournaments in your Patreon window. It's not going to work. I could do one in the winter. It might be a winter thing for me. You could just have guests on. That would be awesome. like Jimmy Big Time or something.
No,
But I don't
Jimmy's
think
getting
I
lame.
I'm getting
can.
lame.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, we talked about one.
I'm getting
try
lame.
it.
I'm lame. I gotta start my own shit. This is gonna be a
Yo,
drag.
Slab Dynasty, I just put you up in the comments because not only does your logo match Epic Eric's hat for some reason, which we
How
still
about
have,
that?
which I still have no idea what that means. Anyone try the new Lowrance active target comparisons to Panoptics? I've been looking at the videos hard, both Lowrance, Humminbird, all of those, and so far it's just it's their commercial, mocked up things that I'm seeing. I haven't really seen anything from an actual user out there that went in depth. So I can't make a decision yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to all the options that are out there. That's why I haven't decided what I'll be running next year just yet, because I only want to run the best, and I'll be making that decision here in the next couple of months and report back with everyone. But as of right now, I do like some of the stuff Humminbird has come out with. Trey Redding, thank you for the $5 super chat. But it'll be interesting what's going to happen now that every major electronics company has their version of LiveScope.
Levels the playing field, man, right?
Yeah.
Cheating. It's cheating.
You still got to find them. And then
True.
once you see them, you still got to trigger them. Right, Travis?
Yes. Yes, you do.
And if you're on a grass body of lake, do you like the live scope? Like if you're fishing grass on the bay, does live scope play for you on the flats at all? Can you see the edges? I'd rather see it.
Oh, sure. I always have.
I'd rather see a
on.
360 view of grass than a live scope view. I've been on your boat and looked at grass. I can't make sense of it. But if I look,
it's hard for the person who's not in control
what I mean?
of the live scope to determine what they're looking at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
remember that time we were in that creek on Oneida and you had the scope on?
Sure.
And that was really the first time I tried. And I, just like the jerkbait episode where you slammed me, I thought I was looking at my bait, but I was really looking at your bait. So and then when we were pitching jigs, I remember watching fish. You shined for me a couple times, which was really cool because I could pitch to the fish and it was only 5 to 7 feet. And I watched him go down and eat it. So it was shallow grass, right? And there was hard cover.
Yeah.
It was pretty incredible. It opened my eyes for sure.
So I've seen some stuff that Ike posted. David Dudley, I've seen those videos, and those don't really compare just quite yet to the live scope.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit nervous that the first generation may not be as good as the live scope is right now. So who knows?
Right.
Yet to be determined. These comments are coming in way too quick, guys. So help me out, Eric.
Drop shot bait. What are your thoughts on the Bass Magnet Twitch? That's a drop shot bait question.
Oh.
Are you still planning to sell your equipment a few years after you got them?
I do want to share. I'm trying to figure out how to get a comment off the screen now.
Co-anglers are going to start carrying ice fishing live scopes because they're so sick of being backboated.
Real quick and take them off. There we go.
Slab Dynasty, flattening the learning curve.
While we're talking, so I placed an order with Z-Man, and I ran across these baits called the Long Shot. And I'm going to go on a limb here and say it's kind of it's almost like a robo-worm, but not. But the fact that this is a very buoyant piece of plastic, the Elastec, I think this is going to
take one out.
I know, but they're packaged.
Oh,
really
goddamn! Take a fucking worm out, dude.
Wow,
dude, you're killing me. Take a. Who wants?
Because I did it the other day, and it took me 5 minutes to put these back.
How about you leave it out of the pack?
Okay.
And auction it off.
There's the worm. Extremely. Look at this. Look how limber. Wherever you grab it, it just folds over.
Yeah, man, that's going to be hot.
Like, yeah, dude. And it's got this little diamond tail.
Mm-hmm.
In some pretty unusual, interesting colors.
What color is that you're holding?
So this color here is Mood Ring.
Dude, I'm a Mood Ring tonight, bro.
This is going to work. So I can see myself nose hooking and wacky rigging this on a drop shot. And
I can see that going perfect on this little shaky
Oh,
jig
yes.
where, my God,
Yes.
are you kidding me?
It's like a
Dude,
match made in heaven there.
Wait till we throw that on the upper bay, dude. That is going to F them up.
Uh-huh.
I promise. This thing is, I'm telling you, getting bigger bites. Fact. Take it to the
Yes.
bank. Finesse, but power at the same time.
Now I'm just worried I'm not going to be able to get that back in the...
Why are you worried about the little things, man? You delighted the stream by showing them that, right?
It was pretty cool, baby.
They all applauded, man. They
You know
all
what?
applauded.
Let's take it a step
Check it
further
out.
since we're kind of light on
Do a tank
subject
demo,
material
baby.
here.
Tank demo.
The tank,
Oh.
I took the tank off down for the summer. Let's talk about the goat. This is my
You know you're gonna have to take that out. Don't even
I
fucking show
will.
the pack if you.
And then
Okay.
everything's going to be a mess. And so
It's all for the viewers.
Z-Man has
bro.
a new product called the goat. This is the Billy goat, the regular goat, and the baby goat. So the baby goat is my style when it comes to smallmouth. So I love the Rage plastics. They have that little extra kick on the tail. I'm going to split this so you can see this little extra appendage has that little way to move water.
It's like the
kick.
Rage. It's like a Rage bug.
Exactly, and I'm a big fan of Rage. Okay, I like Rage
Me
trailers,
too.
I like Rage crawls, I like Rage everything for flipping, punching, swim jigging, whatever the case may be. But this little guy here, I can see on the Ned rig is going to seriously do some damage. Okay, without a doubt. But then the goat's a little bit bigger, but not too much bigger. I'll throw that on the Chesapeake Bay in the grass for largemouth all day long. Texas rigged, exposed hook, whatever the case may be. That's also going to make a really good swim jig trailer. So I like the Dirty Jigs swim jigs. That's going to be a really good trailer paired to that. And then, of course, the Billy Goat is a much larger. Let me just give you a comparison here so you can see the difference. The Billy Goat, the big one, and then the baby goat here. That's going to move some serious water.
So let me ask you a question. When you Texas rig, this is, I think, the only downfall of Z-Man.
I know where you're
I
going.
really love the bait, but the stickiness of the plastic, when I go to Texas rig, I don't feel like it stays in the bait. Talk about how you avoid that downfall. Open hooking, I love Z-Man.
Yes.
Nose hooking, I'm digging it too. Texas rigging, I'm not sold yet. Talk.
So, patience. You can rig it Texas rig. Okay, I can
Right.
take an extra wide gap Gamakatsu, and I can rig that on that big goat, the monster goat, whatever it's called, Billy goat.
Yeah.
And you just have to have patience. You have to line it up. You have to put it through. You have to make sure it comes out all the way and then insert that back through there. Then take the exposed hook where you need it to come through the plastic, pop it through, and then if you want to skin hook it, you certainly can. But you just have to be patient with it. You have to get it right the first time. And if you don't, you start all over, and hopefully you didn't mess up the plastic that much, which you normally don't. But it just has to be, if you can rig it right, you'll be able to get a bunch of casts with it, because I throw that, and I always say it wrong, palmetto bug quite a bit on a Texas rig with a flipping weight, and it does get frustrating, but it does work. And I also use that hitchhiker on that too, which helps keep that bait in place a little bit for me. And you can use some super glue once you get that plastic threaded on there properly. But yes, it is a pain. It's not easy. It's not like a normal sweet beaver or creature bait or any other type of plastic. So it does take some patience, and rig it up before you get out on the water a few times, and just get used to it and know that it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Have that in the back of your mind, knowing that it's a challenge, but guess what? Once you get it to work and to stay, you'll be able to catch multiple fish on that bait.
I just had to take some Vibrant.
That's fine.
What'd you take?
Vibrant, dude. I was falling asleep, and I had to put my Dr. Fauci glasses on. Look, crooked. That's all right.
I don't know of any dye that works on Elastec.
No. So there was some talk that you could freeze it first
What?
and then dye it.
Did
And
you try it?
Tried it, and it just, maybe I didn't have it in the freezer long enough. I don't know.
You remember the 3X?
How long did you put it in?
Couple hours.
Do you remember the 3X? The 3X?
Yeah, that was the
Sure.
original, wasn't it? Wasn't that
Maybe
the
it
original?
needs to be in the freezer
they
longer.
Take dye. They take dye.
The 3X does?
Yes, absolutely.
No way. I have a whole box. I'm gonna go try it.
Leave it in there for a little bit.
No, I'm just looking if I have a dye thing.
The 3X will take the dye.
Give me 1 second. I have.
Why
a whole
don't you
thing
try
of
to
3X.
dye some Z-Man? Actually, why don't we do that next live?
It depends on
Yeah,
what
okay.
color it is.
The next live, I'll marinate that Z-Man in the freezer for a week. and
Wait a
we'll
minute.
see
Mark
what happens.
Marini says JJ is the best I found for Z-Man. I got some JJ right here.
Let's try it.
Tell him,
That would be
Dave,
a
I
very
know.
good experiment.
Somebody just said, Sean Lai just said JJ Magic does not work on Z-Man. Elastec doesn't play anything. Yeah, man, there's a lot. Wow.
Hey, we have a question about
Tom
shiver
says
minnows.
no way to break down.
Ask Corey if
I
he
did
ever-
catch some on the shiver minnow. I'm just not sure I'm going to have time to talk about it with.
Hey, Eric, ask Corey. He's got a bunch of 3Xs. Did he ever dye them? And did
Hey,
it work?
Corey, did you ever, dye the 3X?
JJ melts Z-Man. You got JJ, Eric? This is a simple deal. Grab
Yeah,
your JJ, take your stupid Z-Man and stick it in there and see what happens.
How about you stick your Z-Man in your stupid pie hole, dude? I'm not going to ruin this Z-Man. I've had this for every live stream, dude.
Okay, can grab.
I was going to go get the 3X.
But
to
can you
see.
grab a Z-Man and just dip it in the JJ, like something different?
I don't think I want to take them out of the pack. They get crinkly.
Just pour the dye in the pack and see if they turn color. What the fuck? That's what I would do.
Pour the dye in the pack and have
Yeah.
a melted mess.
Oh my God, I got to tell you guys a story.
Please do.
It's a classic dye story, right?
All right, good.
So you know Pop, right? Pop's the best. My dad, he's the best, right?
Yep.
So anyway, we're fishing the Everstart on the Potomac, right?
Yeah.
And he draws this guy. The guy's got a brand new Puma Bass Cat, brand new, white boat, white seats, white
Yep.
carpeting, like brand new.
Yeah.
My dad, they stop at the first spot. Pop breaks open his chartreuse dye, and he was a little shaky because he was drinking the night before, and the whole fucking bottle of dye went all over the guy's white seat. It dyed his whole seat chartreuse. Eric, I swear, you guys out there listening to me, what would you do if somebody dyed it? So Pop, first thing he thought was he got his neutralizer out and starts throwing it on the guy's seat. It turned his seat purple. So he's got this guy's white brand new Bass Cat. When he pulled up to the boat ramp, I almost pissed my pants. His seat was just destroyed. So Pop goes, Pop's like, how much is the seat? Guy said, well, like 400. Pop peeled him off. Here, quit bitching about your fucking seat. Now get out of here. You're giving no game. I'm telling you, dude. It was great. Pop felt bad.
Dude, I'm sweating listening to that story, man.
Pop felt bad. He gave the guy $400 for the seat. Swear.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, right on the spot. Yep.
Wow.
We seen the
man.
guy a month later still had the dyed seat and took the money.
Holy cow. That's probably more than I cashed. I bet he couldn't fish at all and thinking about his seats the whole tournament.
Dude, it was crazy.
That is hysterical, man. Oh,
I'm telling you, it was one of the funniest things when he came back and told me the story.
that's a great tournament story, man.
Oh,
you
God.
got a good tournament story? Something crazy happened?
Travis?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, you've been talking.
like a-
I haven't said a word. Wait,
I have a non-tournament
Time
story,
out.
but I have something
I
that
haven't said a
co-angler
word
story.
in an hour. I've been sitting here falling asleep, and you're
Okay.
bitching about airtime.
I have a very unusual story that happened this past weekend that I'd like to share. Yeah,
You would like to share? Go ahead.
What if we don't
kinda
want you to
invited you to.
we were on a hot walleye bite up on the St. Lawrence Rivers, pretty much every cast.
Well,
I cast my bait out there. I'm using a swim bait, and I'm dragging on the bottom, about 18 feet of water. I get a bite. Sweet. Set the hook. Life is good. I look back. Will, he's at the front of the boat. He's hooked up. He's got one on. I look back. BTC's playing with his phone, right? But his rod's and line is in the water, and he's got that yellow high vis on his rod. And I see his yellow line just jump around. And I go, we're filming. I go, boy, it'd be cool if we could get a triple here. Somebody would get off the phone. And I'm reeling in this walleye. It's actually one of the biggest ones of the day. And BTC finally gets at it and goes, wow, yeah, I should reel this in. He starts reeling, dude. We get the fish up to the boat, and it has both our swim baits in its mouth.
That's crazy.
That's what I thought.
So
True
do you
story.
think
It bit? It actually bit his first, he thinks.
Wow.
Because I don't know what.
And
his
did your
theory
line
was.
slide down? You know how when you hook somebody's line, the bend of the hook gets
separate.
It, oh, that's so crazy.
Both were fighting independently, separate. He thinks his bit his first. What would you like?
So
That's
what's
just
the moral of
crazy.
the story?
That you can catch a fish on two different people's rod. I don't know, Jimmy. Just a funny
Mine
story,
was, see, the moral of my story was don't open up bait dip over a guy's brand new seat.
right?
What are you getting at with this story?
Expect
dude?
the unexpected when you're on the St. Lawrence River fishing a swim bait.
Thank you.
Yeah, there it
Okay.
is.
Now I
That's
feel
good.
better.
Good.
All right, next story.
Oh,
Do you have a co-angler story for
Yeah.
a tournament?
Sure.
What's
Where
the
do I
what's
start?
the weirdest
Which
one, man?
one?
Well, give us your most memorable.
Well, I've had a few co-anglers knock fish off at the net.
Ooh, what happened?
Well, there was a BFL, really great guy. I forgot his name. I'd recognize his face. Tough bite. I did very well. I placed high in that BFL, but I would have won it. It was a one Rodriguez one. And I lost the fish at the boat because I got too. It wasn't his fault. Anyways, he scooped at the fish and grabbed it by the crankbait, and it came off, right? He hit the crankbait with the net. But I overreacted and was a little bit bossy with my commands when it came to netting that fish, and I should have just chilled and reeled it in like it was a practice fish, like it didn't matter, and things would have been fine. That was the most. I'm just saying, as far as I'll never forget that lost fish in that BFL.
Damn, man.
Yeah, whatever, dude. It wasn't his fault. I mean,
We've all got a story like that.
Sure.
Sean McKee said he caught the same fish as his boater. Sean, who got to keep the fish in the live well? Sean, you got to answer that question. That's so crazy, man. Yeah, I want to know, like, did he let the boater keep the fish? Did you guys do rock, paper, scissors? All right, Jimmy, let's do rock, paper, scissors. You and I are in a tournament. I'm your non-boater. You're the boater. We both catch the same smallmouth. All right. Are ready?
Yeah,
Ready? Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
I beat you.
Oh, you did scissors?
I think
couldn't see
it would
your hand.
be. I would argue it's whoever has the hook deepest in the mouth.
Ah, good way to solve that.
But you know what's going to happen? The boater's going to take that fish
Why?
Why?
because he's the boater. He's
Yeah,
the
but-
big boy on the boat.
All right. Somebody just sent me a Z-Man that has a dyed tail. Mark Marini. Mark, how'd you dye that tail? It's a slight chartreuse on the tail. I know that you probably can't see that, but I see it on my phone.
I
So,
see it.
Mark, if you're on the stream, tell us how you dyed
Dave,
that tail chartreuse,
I'm
bro.
sorry I missed the IG story, Dave. Dave's mad we missed one. Yeah, set the hook faster. I like that, Tom.
Mark, I'm waiting for Mark to respond.
Whoops. Hope I didn't mess that up.
Eric, remember the time you fell in?
Oh, here's a story for you guys with Jimmy Big
Go
Time.
ahead. Go ahead.
So Jimmy Big Time comes out on my boat on the Potomac, right? And it's fall. And it's a beautiful fall day, man.
Yeah.
Water's a little crisp, man. We're catching a few fish, and I'm waiting to throw a buzzbait. Like, I cannot wait to get the buzzbait out. You know, the shad are dimpling. They're starting to move back in Mattawoman Creek. You know, Jimmy flipped some wood. He's a crazy, great worm guy, dude. He caught a couple good ones off of some wood that I know. So we're in this little area of current where the river pinches down, and Jimmy gets a work call. So I'm trying to be really quiet because Jimmy is not having a very good work call at all. He is frustrated. He's on the back of the boat, and I go down to switch lures, and I pick up my one rod, and it's hooked to 2 rods. And as I pick up the rod with the lure I want to throw, it's probably a crankbait. 2 of my rods go in the water. Dude, I hit the deck, and I just waxed my boat. And I reach for my rod, and I end up pushing it with my index finger further into the water. And then I lunge, and then I start to slide into the water because I've waxed my boat like the prior trip. And Jimmy sees this, turns around, he goes, "Are you okay, dude?" And I go, and I turn to him before I fall in. I go, "Jimmy, help." And I whispered it really, really low so I didn't interrupt his work call, and then went in head first. And I remember going into the water. Oh, yeah, I did the Mark Spitz turn underwater. And then I popped. Oh, yeah, I pushed off the boat, and then I did the flip turn under it. I popped up.
And then I threw my boss on speakerphone, remember?
Yeah, he puts him on speakerphone, continues to call. Oh, yeah, man. And so I make my way to the back, and Jimmy pulls me in. Thank God I had a change of clothes. But, Jimmy, tell him about that buzzbait bite after I got dry. It was incredible.
Yeah, that was a great bite. That was.
So I'm throwing this buzzbait that I got to give credit to Pete Gluzik. I'm on a trip with Pete Gluzik on the Upper Bay, and I have this Japanese buzzbait that squeals out of the pack. It's a giant buzzbait, by the way, before anybody was throwing really, really big buzzbaits, like not Boogerman size, but stepped up. It's got some unique features. Anyway, the squeal is incredible. And I have 2 giant fish come up and absolutely miss it. Pete turns around. He goes, "You get bites on buzzbaits, man?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "I know what to do." He pulls this buzzbait out. He goes, "I've only got a handful left." And I go, "What is it? Show me." And he shows me the buzzbait. He proceeds to catch like 2 5s. And I'm like, that's incredible. And it's a color that I would never throw on a buzzbait. And I'm not telling anybody on the stream because it's not my color. Okay. So I'm not telling you what the color was. But I tell you that I went out.
You can inbox me later. I'll let you know.
And by the way, he says you can't buy this buzzbait anymore. I looked at the head and I recognized the head. I knew the maker. So I went and bought that buzzbait. I took the blade off of that buzzbait that I bought, and I bought a cheapo buzzbait that had the blade that he was using. And I did some things to it to modify it. The stuff that, you guys have seen on Travis's, the buzzbait episode that I did on Smallmouthcrush, modified it. So I took that buzzbait out and threw it with Jimmy. Jimmy, you were throwing a buzzbait and I was throwing a buzzbait. We're in the grass bed. There's nobody has the advantage on the front of the back of the boat. Their fish are everywhere, spread out. Shad dimpling everywhere. Jimmy, testify. Did they crack that buzzbait?
I couldn't get a bite. I was just throwing regular.
And that's crazy. They would only bite that buzzbait.
They destroyed it at the boat. Like, it was crazy.
Everywhere. Man, it was like, I don't even know how many I caught. I probably caught 30 or 40 or 50 bass, like Travis did that jerkbait episode. 30 or 40 or 50. I can't remember.
Well,
but it was probably that many. Right, Jimmy?
Well, you beat them up.
Yeah.
You wore them out. I couldn't get a bite on a regular buzzbait, remember?
No, dude. We went through a couple different buzzbaits that we had, and finally I'm like, "You want it?" And you're like, "No, dude, you fell in the river. You go keep throwing it, man. You were generous that day." That was crazy. That's my crazy story for you tonight.
That worked.
I'm just trying to keep up with the comments too here, guys. Alex is doing a great job. Alex, what's his name? Axel Alex. I'm going to get that wrong, dude, forever. I don't know if that's the right name. I guess it is now. Axel Alex. Listen, so as we're talking about that Patreon, the extra live show, if you guys sign up, $10 a month, you get that extra show.
Wait a minute.
I just want to give a shout out.
Fair warning. I'll be there for the February and most likely the March show. But if I'm tournament fishing, we're going to
schedule around your schedule, Eric, okay? Because we're going to make it work because that's what the fans want. But I just want to say thank you to everyone that signed up so far tonight. Shout out to Sean, of course. Sean's going to be there. Tom, David, Rex, Ray, a bunch of guys. Britt Carnwright, if it's the Brit I'm thinking about, the Champlain stud. I don't know if it is, but thank you. Could be. We might have to do a Champlain show and get him on. Actually, he should be doing. Who else we got here? I think I just saw Joe Raymond checking in.
Joe.
There he is. Joe Raymond. I think he's back from the reservation finally. I saw on his Instagram a picture of the Susquehanna River.
Well,
jet boatless.
Pardon me. I'm getting ready to head off.
Yeah,
buddy.
we'll see you later, buddy.
Yeah.
Jimmy Big Time, where you going, man?
Thanks for nothing.
Tom Pavlot, thank you. You signed up for the Patreon. Man, we're gonna have a nice little group of guys, Eric, for the first show. I'm sure we'll get more.
How many signed up, you said?
I can find my
I think we
exit
had
button.
6 or
I'd be
7
out.
tonight.
Okay. Listen, everybody. Thanks. Be good. We'll talk to you later.
All right, just
See you
hit
guys.
off. See you. Thank you. We'll see you.
Big Jimmy Big Time, man. Big love to you,
Wait,
brother.
wait,
Happy
wait.
holidays.
Hold on. Let's plan this out real quick while I got you. So, New Year's Day.
Is that when we're doing it?
Yeah. So, we'll work out a financial agreement for your
Oh, we
time,
will.
but I would really appreciate if you could show up like that morning and start packing and organizing for the auction. Or are you just
That's
going to
the
show up for the
Are you
auction?
fucking high, dude?
Buccaneers don't
Oh
pack
my God, that's what you got the intern for. Fly that guy
That's what
in and
Alex
organize
B.
your
Little's
shit.
for.
Put your kids to work, bro. Put your wife to work.
Jeez.
Jimmy
You know,
Big Time is
yeah.
talent. He's not freaking packing warehouse help. He's talent. Get it right, Travis. That's insulting, dude. Seriously? Come on, man. Jimmy Big Time, if you show up at 9 and help him pack, that's crazy. He's 100 bones an hour. You want him now?
We'll wait till the auction.
You want him now? It's $200 an hour for your time.
We'll
How
wait
much
till
is
the
Jimmy
auction.
Big Time worth for you?
We'll come.
I'm just
we'll wait.
saying.
I'll let my attorney.
You made.
That's
you.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
just
his-
get a
I'm
hold
his
of Alex. Just get a hold of Axel.
Get a hold
Alex.
of Alex. He's
He'll-
passing you off to the Axel the intern.
Yeah, if
I
you
gotta
wanna-
Get a hold. Hey, you
if you
get a
want to
hold
get
of
to me,
Alex.
you go
I was
through
trying to
Alex.
get off the
If
show.
you want to get a hold of me, you go through Alex.
Listen, I love you guys. I gotta go.
Peace out, Jimmy.
I love you guys. Be good.
Happy holidays, brother.
You too, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Wow. Okay. Well, that settles that.
You show up.
I thought
in the
I'd get him
morning
in
and
the
pack
morning.
dates? Are you out of your mind,
Hey,
man?
Eric. So last time I did the auction, it literally was a full day's work organizing the baits, labeling it.
Yeah,
and
you're
then-
selling it. You're making the money, so you
Because
should do the work.
You act like okay.
Well, what are you going to pay him? Let's talk about it, and then I'll tell you whether he's coming.
Well, he
Go
was-
ahead.
I don't know him to pay him. I was going to give him
Well,
10%
what-
of the proceeds.
10% of the proceeds.
That's fair.
To show how many hours of
The
work would that be?
For me,
No, for him.
for him,
What time do you want him there?
we're going to start at
9?
8:30.
8:30. And what time's the auction?
The live show, no. Just for him to auction off all my crap. We're going to start at 8:30 that night, New Year's Day,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll probably be a 3-4 hour live stream.
So he's going to be working from 8:30 to 11:30.
Hanging
you're
out
gonna
with
pay
me
him
as a buddy, okay, as a
10% of
friend,
the auction.
as a friend.
As
That's
a
what
friend,
friends do. I'd
you
show up
pay
to
him-
his house and hang out with
Why
him.
would you pay him 30%? You still make 70.
Eric,
Dude, that's cheap, man. I got to call you out, man. 10%, he ain't coming. He ain't coming. 30%, dude, or you got to get a little bit more generous, man. Are you kidding me?
we'll
That's
see.
like 11 hours. No,
We'll
wait,
send him
that's
home with a
4.
bag. No, dude,
That's
you're
4.
looking at it
That's
wrong.
11,
No,
30,
no.
15 and a half hours.
I'm going to
And
do
he's
the
gonna
damn
make
work.
150 bucks.
He's not getting it, guys. You're not getting it.
You tell me. Explain it again.
I'm
One more
done.
time for the
I'm done
fans.
explaining.
Hey, fans, is 10% fair? I'll ask the audience. They'll be the ultimate judge.
Okay,
What should
fair enough.
Travis pay Jimmy Big Time for showing up at his house at 8:30 in the morning, packing shit up, and being the guy that auctions stuff off until 11:30 at night on New Year's Day?
I'm the one. The next
20%.
day, I'm the one. that-
10% unfair. 10% is cheap. 25%. 20%. 50. Total ripoff.
50.
Not fair. They're saying 25%.
Alex,
10%
come on,
covers
man.
gas.
There's a time and
15%
place to
of
make a
bottled
comment.
potatoes.
And that was not a time, Axel.
Oh, boy,
Axel.
you're getting. Hey,
Do not get on my bad side, Axel.
I honestly think the fans have spoken, and so that's the deal. You're going to have to just average all these up, and you come out with the average. But at this point, it looks like it's at least 25 to 30%.
Jeez.
Yeah.
80%.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There it is, man. 100 plus 10%.
Tom, the
Uh-huh.
buffs. Tom's interested in some buffs. You know, they're just regular standard buffs. They're good. I like them. I don't know how to describe the quality of them, but I do like them. They're nice
tight.
buffs. They're cheap.
Yeah.
It's 2 for $13, so you know you can't go wrong. I ship them out. It's $3 a ship. I make $10 lousy. You know, someday I'll sell enough buffs to retire. Hopefully. Carla says you can't take advantage of a friend like that. To be honest, Carla, if he wanted me to come over as a friend, I would do it without asking for money. That's
What's the last
people.
What's the last thing you've done for Jimmy? He comes on your show. He helped you auction.
Okay.
He comes to do plumbing at your house. What's the last thing you've done for Jimmy? Can you think of something? Any free baits? Have you slid him a free bait lately?
I've given them some tips on the Chesapeake. Yeah.
You gave him tips on the Chesapeake.
Yes.
Jimmy, if you're still watching, I hope you come.
Carl's asking, what am I wearing? This was my Christmas hoodie, whatever you want to call it. What do you call this?
Is it a hoodie or a shirt?
It's just a zipper, half zipper.
It's a Christmas 3/4.
Yes.
3/4 zip,
Christmas
man.
3/4 zip.
That's what they call them.
I've had this.
Talk
shirt
about
for
the
years.
new sportswear, bro. People are stoked about the new sportswear. I'm stoked about the new sportswear.
Oh, for the
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, like and what you're going to outfit me in.
yeah, so I am placing an order. We're gonna have a new style of a hat that'll have more of a patch. It'll be a trucker style. It's gonna look good. We're gonna have a hoodie, and the hoodie's a little bit more high quality than the last ones. The last ones are great; they're very comfortable. People loved them, but I'm stepping it up even another notch. And then we're gonna have performance shirts, long sleeve shirts, and hopefully those will come out by midwinter here, January, February, or well, it's almost January. It's December 17th. Can you believe that?
That's crazy, man.
Hopefully by February that'll come out.
I like the power pole one you're going to do, man. That blue one you wear, same material. You're going to have like the camo or the water feel
so
to it.
Power Pole has an amazing hoodie.
Yeah,
and I found out where they get them from.
That's cool.
I mean,
that's not proprietary.
No, but
no, I mean, lots of people
them.
print on the. Of course, they're great.
Yeah, the
man.
same old hat. I just love their hoodies, so we're going to be basing off of that. The problem is, and this is a good question, guys. People that would support the channel and support the clothing brand, I'm spending, I believe it's $30-some on this hoodie cost. That's like the cheapest you can get it. So, you know, I want to price them accordingly so it makes sense, but I don't want to overprice it either. So it's a $30-some hoodie cost to me. I'm trying to figure out what I can offer it to the supporters of the channel without looking like a dick, basically. Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course.
But they're awesome hoodies. Like, I love them. And it's just going to be a black logo with the Smallmouthcrush on a blue camo pattern. And if you watch any of my videos, I pretty much wear that Power Pole hoodie in blue on every freaking video, so you can take a look at it.
You sure do, man. There's no doubt.
I love it. They made a white one, too. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's going to be the white camo, the gray-white silver, like a gray camo pattern. They have two hoodies I wear. Anyways.
Yeah, Chris said, will I be wearing a pink Speedo on the Patreon?
Well,
I don't think so.
Mike says $29.99. Shipping costs. I always, on my website right now, it's free. I do have a few t-shirts left, maybe some hoodies in some weird sizes. And then, of course, we have the buffs. So you can go over to travismanson.com and find out that what I still have in stock. Right now I'm waiving the shipping just to blow out the inventory that I do have, which is very little. And typically what I do is just put $5 for shipping, although it cost me $10 to ship a hoodie, believe it or not. Isn't that crazy? USPS is right around $10. So I'm $40 in on this hoodie as it is. So I don't even know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it.
You know, I mean, just put it up for the price that makes it worth it. And
I'm not going to go too crazy. I'll buy 1,000 or so and
1,000 hoodies.
See what happens. Yeah, Bass Lab hoodie. There you go. Let's put that up again. I like that. Let me grab that. Oh, that's the schedule. Wrong one.
That's a great schedule, by the way, man.
It is a good schedule.
I really am stoked about some of the live shows.
I'm just excited I actually have a schedule.
Oh, it takes a lot of pressure off, doesn't it, man?
IMG, yep.
So talk about some of the sponsorship ideas you've got, man.
Yeah, I should. Let's do that real quick because I don't want to bore everybody. But there's the Epic Eric's Bass Lab logo. I don't know what he's got planned for it, but I think we're going to find out sometime in early February.
No, I mean I think you saw something tonight that I talked
That
about
too.
a balsa crankbait, a flat side that I'm working with the Big M, Marty Burns. I got 2 prototypes in my hand. I tested them today, and TK is going to be the painter. I'm not selling anything. I'm doing this because it's my passion project. I'll probably get a few free baits out of the deal. I'm just looking to help great bait makers like Marty Burns and incredible bait painters like Tackle Craft. So,
Sure.
I'll be all about the collaborations. I got a job. I do my thing to support my family, which is a full-time gig. So I can't really be in business right now. So I'm just going to focus on collabing, producing stuff, and getting some free baits.
Sure.
So I want to share my passion and bring some ideas to light. So
yes,
I'm stoked about it, man. Yeah.
So as far as sponsorship going down the road, I am going to be working with a few companies. I don't want to say anything yet, but I do have a rod company lined up now, which I'm super excited about. It's pretty much a perfect fit. You guys can kind of figure that out. So that's going to be moving forward. We'll be promoting that brand of rods for all my different fishing applications, spinning and bait casting. So as soon as that all comes together, we'll be able to share that information with you. I also have started a one-on-one session, so if you wanted to book an hour consultation where we can talk about any body of water, whether it be the Great Lakes or pretty much anywhere, how you break down the body of water, if you want to talk specific baits or how I do this, do that, you can find that on my website as well. And we're also going to be doing an added live video, so a live stream. We're going to start that up within the next month or two. So if you're a tackle company that wants to talk about your baits and come on this show, we're going to take a look at what you have to offer and see if it's a good fit. And if it is, we can bring you on the live show to talk about your bait or your product in the fishing industry. You'll be able to promote that to everybody who watches this live stream and hopefully generate sales. And of course, we'll be here to talk about those baits and kind of talk about different applications and where we can see it working. So that's another side project that I'm working on as well. So it's a lot, but we're trying to get to 50,000 here in the next year. So I think if we stick to the schedule and launch one fishing video a week on the YouTube, one podcast featuring the top smallmouth bass anglers in the country a week, one live stream, and then all these bonus materials, I think we can get there because we have a really good fan base right now, of course, and it can only go up from here unless one of us goes crazy. Who's going to go crazy first? I don't know.
There's been some thin ice moments, man.
There has. You've
dialed down the thing that we don't like to talk about. So I got to give you props for that too, man. You're staying really focused on the business, man. That's awesome.
I'm trying.
As long as the internet stays up, we'll be good.
Yeah, dark days are coming. Dark winter's coming. You want to go there?
There he goes, man. There he goes again, man.
It should shit. Today's the 17th. Technically, my sources
you've been wrong about everything you've ever said on the stream. So you know what? Don't be wrong.
I just want to make a public service announcement.
I'm out.
It's the 18th.
Guys, have
tomorrow.
a good night. I'll see you guys later. It's been a great stream. We hit our 2-hour mark. Thanks again for having me on. This is the live stream. Travis says anything he wants to. He's going to give you a PSA, which is totally bogus, fear-mongering. He's a doom scroller. And you know what, dude? It's Christmas time. It's holiday. Just shut that pie hole about your idiotic stuff and just let it roll on Smallmouthcrush. You were doing great. Stick with it, man. What else you got on Smallmouthcrush? I'm saving you again. It only took you 5 minutes to say who's going to go crazy first. You were about to go crazy live.
I was.
Again. Don't go there, dude.
Stay focused. I'm fine.
Stay focused.
Bad Santa.
Did you
No,
like
this is
that
great.
movie?
I appreciate. Listen, big time, Jimmy. If you're still listening, which you're probably not, I appreciate
No,
you coming
he
on.
just texted
Looking
me.
forward, guys. So the next time we will go live, more than likely, will be that January 1st show. I don't know if we're going to go live next week. We're going to save it up because we got a big month ahead when it comes to getting content out. I'm going to continue with these podcasts, a lot of interviews with some top smallmouth anglers in the country, trying to get this project finished up here next month. And, of course, that Patreon is going to be the biggest thing. So if you guys, it's $10 a month. If you like the stuff we're talking about, if you could go on Patreon and sign up for that, be invited to the private live stream that we'll have January 16th, I guess that show is. It'll be open to any member who's a Patreon member that supports the channel.
Hey, I just want to read you one thing, and this is why I come back to your stream.
Sure.
So this is from Chuck Peters, man. And Chuck, if you're still listening, man, I really appreciate it because I get messages like this often. And Travis, you probably do too. But this is what makes me come back.
Do share.
Chuck says, I'll leave you with this. Because of you, my buzzbait collection is now tripled. Maybe more if you sell me some. LOL. But more importantly, this past season, I caught 10 times more fish on a buzzbait than any other time in my life. Credit to you, brother. Man, Chuck, thank you.
That's awesome.
That's why I do it. That's why I do it, because my passion is bass fishing and my bigger passion is helping people. And I like sharing the knowledge and seeing people exceed, selling bass fishing because of it. So anyway, man, thanks for sending that message out, Chuck. You made my holiday season, brother.
Perfect. And I have no real way of ending this.
You almost did.
Give me a second so I can. Let me just put
You got to do it.
files. I have
Geico angler.
I have that little splash that just goes at the end.
Yeah, where is that?
I haven't had that set up yet, so let me see if I can do that real quick.
Yeah, man.
That'd be cool.
Cod fishing, man. Happy holidays down under, mate.
There it is.
Do you have cod fishing? Real quick, if you're still listening, is there an Australian way to say happy holidays? Is there some holiday specific expression? I'm waiting.
I'm sure there is.
I don't know. I'm just checking, man. Slime King's back. What's up, Slime King? Thank you, man. Merry Christmas back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Andrew Zeller says I should consider coaching a college high school team. Andrew, I wish the University of Maryland, my alma mater, had a bass fishing team. I would totally like to go back and do that. That would be a lot of fun for me. No doubt. I would enjoy that. My partner, Scooter Lilly, down in the Carolinas, he was the coach for, I hope I don't say this wrong, UNC? Yeah. Carolina boys. He did him right, man. Yeah, you're right. Start one up, man. Hell yeah. Oh, David, man, I'd love to catch some on a Jackal Super Eruption. I slow rode a little bit this winter, but I didn't get one on it. I did. I had it in the water for sure. Yep. Sean Lai. Look at that.
There you go. I don't even
Look
know.
what he wrote. That's really cool.
Up on the screen.
That was very cool, man. Tom,
There you
happy
go.
birthday to you, bro. Corey Powell, talk to them, EE. I would be epic. Thank you for saying so, bro. I would love to do that, man. CWW. That thing gives me a headache. What thing? What thing you talking about, Scooter? What gives you a headache, bro?
I don't know. Eric, we got to wrap this thing up.
Okay. Roll, brother.
Tom goes, keep it going. I just thought we'd end with Sean with Merry Christmas in Chinese on the screen for
That
our
was very cool, man.
longtime follower. I don't think he's missed. Well, I think he missed.
Hey, look at that. Hank Snow Outdoor. Fröhlich Weihnachten.
Yes.
I think that was German. Maybe.
Hmm.
Thanks, Eric. It's
Got
just
it.
Merry Christmas and stay safe. Codfish
I
and
saw that.
answered. There's no fair
saw
dinkum. David Brown, hook me up, bro. What is that for?
Don't know.
Oh, I don't know. He says you got gifts to wrap up. Satan Clog. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah,
All right, guys. New Year's Day. Until then, everyone
We'll
have a
see
good
you on the
holiday.
water.
Yeah, let me try to cue that up, buddy.
Happy holidays.
Share screen.
Carl, man, you got it, man. Happy to help you, bro.
There we go. All right, guys.
You got it, Andrew.
Until next time, we'll see you guys
On the water.
on the water. Oh, press
Boom.
play over here, buddy. It's sad to leave, but we got to leave.
We do.
We're out.
So there you go. You stuck to 2 hours, bro. Hosity.
Yes, yes.